Welcome, and everyone. A bit sleepy. Did Rakarth get the ability to tame the new Beastman units or no? I don't think he got the ability to tame Beastman. That would be cool though.
Bow before Rakarth.
Bow before Rakarth. Yeah, I don't know what our ambitions are for this. So this is sort of like a science stream. Not really sure what we're trying to achieve anymore. Like the original plan was to invade the Empire and take over this, but yeah, as I sort of mentioned, it's a bit of a science stream, just sort of trying stuff out, seeing what, you know, what Rakarth's capabilities are. As it is, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to really achieve all that much.
Lord of the Black Court.
I'm pretty keen to try a new Empire campaign tomorrow again, actually. What sciencey things did you discover? Nothing too exciting, really. Just, you know, just like how to start the campaign, basically. Like, you know, like don't build that extra lord. So like basically I built a second lord thinking I'd be able to recruit faster, but then I couldn't afford the second lord, so I had to disband the second lord, and I lost the 3 units because I had to disband them as well. And you know, I did that twice, so there was like so I wasted like, you know, about 3,000 gold in the early game when it was really, you know, valuable. I learned what not to do, basically. So yeah, I don't know, I guess I just do the start a bit smoother, and you know, and then I'd probably just, like, I didn't want to invade, I didn't want to take Karond, but maybe, I don't know, maybe if I did it again, I would just take Karond and not fucking quibble about it, you know, get it done straight away. And also go for outdoor faster as well. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it's not over yet. We've still got to, we've still got one more stream to go, so we'll see how much Empire we can conquer today, and then we can just figure out how much we've learned at the end of that. How's the state of your new empire? Well, yeah, my new empire is still in its fledgling state. We've just started Marienburg. We're pretty much the same place we were at the start of the first stream, I think. But we've held off a few attacks and stuff since then.
Bow before Rakarth.
Dread Lord of the Druki.
I can build catapults now as well. The ballistae, I mean. I wonder if a few ballistae might be good. If we're going to do some more sieges, that could be good. Maybe I'll just build one just for the laughs.
Tyrant of Nagaroth. Dreadlord.
Yeah, I would have get raiding faster in Grungzint so I could get more early hydras as well.
My creatures smell uncertainty in this world.
That'd probably be another thing that I would do.
Servant of Hecate.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. Join our bloody games.
You gotta wait one more turn to get our next master, and then we can abandon all these things again. Start working on our other heroes.
They bow only to Rakarth.
Hey Postuma, I should say hello everyone. Hey Mike and Bob, how you going? Christy Road. Hey Cloud Meadow, hey Milo. Welcome, welcome. Welcome one and all.
A dutiful servant, to be sure.
Yeah, sorry I haven't been streaming the last couple of days. I've just been working on a video about about the whole no recruitment challenge thing, which I wasn't super excited about it when I first started, but then as I sort of did more work on it, I kind of got into it more, and now I think it's a really good video, or it's hopefully going to be a really good video. I don't think it'll do very well because it's, you know, because I already did the stream. I did like 8 streams about the or 7 streams or whatever it is about the whole no recruitment thing, but I thought I'd do a video as well. So
I'd strongly suggest you accede to any demand.
do you think we'll get some more of the nightly aspect of the Empire during the Warhammer 3's life cycle? Yeah, definitely. Definitely we will, I think. I was actually surprised that we didn't hear anything more. Well, maybe we'll hear something soon. Like, it's really exciting to see what's going to be announced, because there's going to be news in the next couple of weeks. Yeah, they said that the next news was going to come about the pre-order and the pre-order and Warhammer 3 in this month. So yeah, nice. Got a Warhammer. So it seems like every turn, like we've only raided in I've only raided here twice, and I've gotten Hydra both times. So I don't know what's going on there. It seems like we just get one every turn. It's pretty awesome.
My dark heart is yours. Relics, come forth!
I must not fail!
What are we doing here? Oh, he's got brackets now. That's pretty cool. Brackets. I don't know. I kind of want this as well.
I will stay strong!
My beasts shall prevail. They will tremble before Rakarth. Follow me, my beasts. All shall kneel before Rakarth.
Black-hearted Dreadlord. Master Druki.
Hey, Cogwiggy, how you going? Oh no, you didn't miss much. We just started. This. I've just played one turn so far, so
Failure is not tolerated.
you're just in time.
Lord of the Druki.
One of the wolves performed way better than I expected them. Yeah, wolves are really good. They charge really hard. They move really fast. Yeah, they're really good at cleaning up, routing troops and stuff. They kind of do everything cavalry do in the game, but just like really well. Yeah, I think like I've noticed that with different types of wolves as well. Like just wolves in general seem to do really well. Like Dryker's wolves are really good as well.
They have doubts about
the
me.
Norskin wolves are pretty good too, I think.
This wretch does not respect Rakarth. I smell treachery. My creatures smell uncertainty in this one.
Okay,
Master Druki.
now
I do not bite off more than I can chew.
we did make the mistake before of building all of our masters and then you know, then just destroying all of our barracks, and then all our masters got killed, and then we had to rebuild all our barracks again to build our masters. But you know, surely that won't happen again, so I'll just do the same thing. It'll be fine. All good. A bit of a hectic day earlier, but all good now. Oh, that's so good. Oh, hopefully you'll be able to relax a bit now. But I just had to sleep. So, well, I didn't have a very hectic day. I had a hectic sleep. I just woke up. But yeah, back to posthumous thing. The nightly aspect. Yeah, so So yes, I think the nightly aspect definitely will be expanded during Warhammer 3's life cycle, and all I was getting at was like there's going to be Warhammer 3 news and there's going to be Warhammer 3 pre-order news like in the next couple of weeks probably, and they said something along the lines of, you know, there's going to be a big surprise, or you're all going to be surprised, or something like that. So we could, who knows, we could get anything, you know, we could get a you know, like a Toddbringer pre-order, Toddbringer free LC with White Knights the White Wolf or something, you know, like who knows, like CA might go crazy and decide to just thank everybody at the end of the DLC cycle by giving us some free shit, you know, or something, you know, who knows, you just don't know. But yeah, Invicta started a new series on his channel of kind of like historical units kind of series, but of Warhammer. So he did Skull Crushers of Khorne at the same time as they were doing the Khorne sort of reveal stuff, and then he did a Knights of the White Wolf. Tudigan Guard one. Oh yeah, there's a photo of this guy. Can I get some more? No, he's still. And yeah, I was wondering if we were actually, that meant that, like, you know, if he had any kind of line on what was coming out or something. I don't think that he does though. I think it was just, that was just the unit that they decided to cover. Look, I want to go and launch an attack on Altdorf.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
We might just max out the units that we can get first.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Should be alright, I think.
What now?
Yeah, we'll pop them into the garrison and we'll bring them out. Yeah, another turn or two and we'll launch a bit of a rampage onto Altdorf. I think the garrison at Marienburg should be able to hold out by itself for a while. But yeah, like there's all the different nightly orders that they could expand out, which I assume they'll definitely like expand out at least some of them. Plus they've got the new plus I'm pretty sure in the like I'm not really up to date on tabletop, but I'm pretty sure in the army books there's a general that's like nightly order general. I can't remember what they're called now. Like a Grand Master or something like that, I think it's called.
The Bretonians cower behind their armor.
Yeah. Did we get a Hydra? Yeah, we got another Hydra.
Primitive men are the easiest to kill.
So that's cool. So I'm not sure how it works exactly. I got the idea from the text that it wasn't like guaranteed, but maybe like if you're a higher level or whatever, then you got a higher chance. So maybe he's high enough level now that his chances are pretty much 100%. But yeah, he's gotten like Hydra every time, so it's been pretty good.
Fail me and face the lash. This way.
So you know, this is something I would know for next time as well. Like I would probably get here and just get into raiding grunts in like straight away, like as early as possible, so that I can get shitloads of Hydras and just go on a rampage with it.
Seeking fresh creatures.
Ambush 25%, yeah.
Fool. Follow the trail. Absurd. In search of beasts. Now.
I don't know if ambushing like that will do anything, but...
Black-hearted Dreadlord. I approve of these dark deeds.
Yeah, I might move these guys down
Dreadlord
down here and just see what happens.
Tyrant of Nagaroth. going ashore.
All right, hopefully we can still
Men
afford
of
that.
chivalry loom nearby.
So garrison, like, oh, garrison's pretty strong. Plus we're gonna have the reinforcements from the sky, so it looks pretty good.
Druki Lord.
Okay, so yeah, we can build these in like every town now. No, we can't afford it. And then, yeah, get some more heroes. The man is back. I am back, Jesus, welcome. Reichsmarschall, bring on Reichsmarschall Holborg. Indeed, yeah, right, like Reichsmarschall Holborg could come out. Like, they could do, I don't know, they could do so many things, like, I'm hoping that they'll do, like, a new type of DLC where it's sort of like, I don't know what you would call it, like,
Dominating.
like a filling out the, like a sort of filling out the army list kind of thing. So it's not like, I don't know, just like a new style where they bring out like a new, like where it's like, I suppose they should just do a normal DLC. I suppose you could just do a normal DLC like they've got now, where they just bring out like one new lord and a new lord type, a new hero type, and a couple of units or something. That would be fine, and then do it for 2 races. I guess there's no reason why you couldn't just keep going the same. But they could also do like a bit of more of a variety thing, you know, like they could do like a knights thing where they bring out 2 new legendary lord knight commanders, and they bring out 2 new generic knight commanders and 2 new hero knights, and like 4 new knight units. So it'll be like Knights of the White Wolf and Tunisian Guard, and, you know, Imperial Foot, which is like the Reichsguard on foot, you know, something like that. We're talking about night themed DLCs for Empire. Just, you know, just speculating.
Beast Lord Ascendant.
So yeah, I mean, even if they just did the same sort of DLCs they do now, that would be fine. Where they do 2 races or whatever. I assume they probably will just keep going the same way and just do 2 races.
Their obedience is in question.
But yeah, so they could go knights type of thing. They could go provinces, so they could go, you know, like Marius Leitdorf versus, who would Marius Leitdorf be against? Like orcs, I guess.
They will surely turn upon me. My creatures smell uncertainty in this one. Their obedience is in question.
Alright, so we're all geared up as much as we can get them. I think the next lord for Empire will be a wizard. Makes most sense. Maybe knight heroes. You mean the next generic lord, like the wizard lord? Wizard lord will be pretty powerful for the Empire. Oh, crazy. Check this out. The Empire has force marched into my lands. I was just about to attack the Empire, so that works out really well. Oh yeah, we can smash all of this shit. Oh, I'm so happy. I put this guy in ambush stance, hoping I would lure some shit in, you know? And yeah, look, we just got like this guy, possibly could kill that guy as well. These guys are vulnerable here as well. It's like, oh yeah, gonna kill everybody. Everybody's gonna die.
By the god of murder.
Is Voltmar
I
Grim.
refuse.
It's
The nation
Calfrans.
calls.
All right. I like it.
Lord of the Black Court.
Dragon Master.
Hey, wait up. Didn't we get... Oh, yeah, we got Hydra. There we go. Alright, so we got 2 Hydra. We got a pretty nice little force here. Yeah, I think we should just attack the Empire now. No sense beating around the bush, eh?
Show no mercy.
Let's make our intentions known. Maybe Knight Heroes. Yeah, Knight Heroes would be good. I'd like to get a really full-on tanky hero for the Empire, because the Empire captains are kind of alright, but they're just not very tanky. Neither are the Warrior Priests, but I don't know, I mean, I kind of like that about them, because they just don't have the... They don't have that, you know, thing like dwarves have that, and stuff like that. I'm really interested in a generic Wizard Lord for the... Oh yeah, Engineer Lord would be cool as well. I would have wanted to make Magnus Ironblood. He's like, well, was one of my favorite Warhammer novels. So yeah, I wouldn't mind making up my making my Magnus Ironblood campaign. I don't think he was really particularly in the novels. He wasn't really a particularly, you know, eccentric. Like I imagine the Empire Engineer Lord would be really eccentric with like one of those mechanical horses and all that stuff. But
My power is yours.
Master Druid.
oh yeah, I'm liking this army a lot more now.
Ready.
The only problem really is those handgunners I'm not too keen about.
Ready to rule. Rakarth.
They haven't got any artillery, I don't think, so we might just probably should just wait for our other army to come. Yeah, we'll let the garrison take the brunt of the... Oh, there's more. What? So it had 2 different reinforcements. That's weird.
Speak dark deeds.
Like 2 different reinforcement sides. That mixes legendary lords makes Electra is actually unique. Yeah, well, I fully expect the Electors to be unique. I think it'll take a long time before they get as they do like every single lord like Misu's, you know. But that's I'd expect no less. You know what I mean? Like if we don't have every single Elector count for the Empire by the end of the series, then I'd be disappointed. I don't know if that makes me entitled or what, but I love the Empire. I love all the character of the Empire, all the different provinces. Even though a lot of the Empire Elector counts don't have that much lore and maybe they're not that exciting or whatever, like I still want every single one of those named characters to be in the game, you know. I love me some Empire. Yeah, I'm still trying to decide what to play tomorrow. I don't know if I can play another Empire campaign so soon. So I think I'm kind of developing a bit of a thing where like Thursday or Friday is my like day to start my new big campaign, you know. So obviously this is not it because I'm just playing the science room again. But so tomorrow I'm going to start a new campaign, and I'm gonna get, you know, because I have my long streams on the weekend, so I get like a couple of big ones. But yeah, a guy sent me a save game of this Heroes Only Empire campaign that he did, and at first I was like, and he sent me heaps of information about all these different exploits and all that sort of stuff, but a lot of them I'd already done myself in different campaigns and stuff like that. So initially I was a bit like, you know, yeah, it's cool and everything, but I just did an Empire campaign and I've already kind of shown off most of this stuff on my channel in either videos or streams or whatever. But there was actually some stuff in there that he'd done that I hadn't really done before, and then like the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, yeah, I want to do a hero in the Empire campaign as well. and I sort of thought it sort of fits in with the whole Gotrek and Felix thing that I was thinking about doing. I was thinking about doing Gotrek and Felix starting as Wolfheart, so I could have the Ubersreich, the knockoff Ubersreich 5, you know. But that doesn't really work in with the Gotrek thing, because I need Gotrek to start near Vlad so he can get the Vlad trait early. So, and also, you know, I really enjoyed how we were exploiting the Empire campaign mechanics last game, like in the No Recruitment Challenge. So I kind of wanted to have a go at doing that again. And it'll be sort of similar to that in a way, because it's heroes only. So like, again, like Confederation's really powerful and stuff like that. Anyways, so long story short, I want to do a heroes only campaign with Gotrek and Felix being the main protagonists. I'm going to use the Gotrek Forever trick, so when he leaves, I'm just going to reload the save at the start of the turn so that he's not gone anymore. So that Gotrek can be our like main lord throughout the whole campaign. It'll be Gotrek and Balthazar Gelt. But the theory will be that Balthazar Gelt is not actually an elector count, so he doesn't actually have any right to like lead armies or anything like that, you know. So basically, yeah, Gotrek, Felix, and Balthazar Gelt are trying to save the Empire, but they don't actually have any armies or anything because they're not like political, you know, entities. And so basically they have to go around just using their network of agents and like their hero friends. What the hell is that? Oh yeah, whatever. Let's do that as well. Like let's just do that. We'll see what happens. Just make the whole army just attack. See what happens.
Dark shards, on to slaughter. Darken, by your command, destroy. We are ready. Forward, kill them.
Sister of the Dark Convent.
Who's the other one?
Sorceress of blood.
I should probably do a bit of magic at some point.
Sarothan.
Brookie, forward, dead. Attack. Moving out. Murder awaits!
I don't know why I decided to just mash everything together like this, but it just seemed like fun at the time.
I am good. Druki! Slash! Kill! Dark shards! End them! Cold-blooded killers! Corsairs! A merciless host! Murder awaits! Cold-blooded killers! To destruction! It is done! End them! Dark shards! Make them bleed! Murder awaits! Die, weaklings! To destruction! Slash! Kill!
Yeah, I don't know if I did this. I did a very good job of this. That's super lazy. I was just like, oh, I'll just mash it all together and see what happens. Should be fine. But it wasn't. It wasn't fine. Now our armies are all getting fucked up.
Make them bleed.
Okay, so we need to kill. Man, we got wrecked. So many units got wrecked. You need to kill their lords, the heroes.
Rakarth.
Yeah, we're just trying to kill these units, kill these heroes before they get off the battlefield. Otherwise we won't get the... Ah, shit, I'm gonna get Karond. Otherwise we won't get the money.
Dealers in death. Die! Die!
Sorceress of Karond!
Oh,
Oh man, oh, it's because I was in group mode, right? That screwed it up. Ah, looks like I'm gonna miss out on that one as well. Never mind. I hope we get a demigriff mount option for Lords and Heroes of the Empire. I really don't dig all those Pegasuses. Yeah, Pegasuses are a bit too kind of effeminate or something, aren't they? Like, they're cool and everything, but, you know, like, compared to a Griffin, they're, like, not really... Yeah, I could dig some demigriff mount option, though, as well. Although, then I feel like you'd just see demigriffs everywhere as well, though. Honestly, I'd be surprised if absolutely everything in fantasy gets added. Well, of course, absolutely everything won't get added. Like, there's too much stuff. We'd be here for like 20 years trying to add everything in. I don't think there's any problem with CA footing the bill. I think that they'll... I mean, it seems pretty logical to me that they would just keep fucking making DLC for this game as long as they possibly can. It'll get to a point where they stop making money from it, though. It's like, yeah, it's like, I think saying that the CA or Sega will not be prepared to foot the bill is like a weird way of saying it. Like, it's a business, you know, so they'll be prepared to foot the bill for as long as it's going to make a profit, you know what I mean? You know, if they were going to if they were going to put like 100 grand into the next DLC or whatever, I don't know how much DLC costs, but just, you know, just say it costs 100 grand. It probably costs like, who knows how much it costs, whatever. Just say they're going, all right, we can make another DLC. It'll cost 100 grand. We'll make 500 grand. Cool. All right, let's do it. And then the next DLC, they're like, oh, you know, it's winding down a bit. We'll probably make 300 grand. So like, all right, cool, let's do it. We'll spend 100 grand, make 300 grand. Let's do it. You know, and then the next time they go to DLC, a couple of months later, they're like, well, it's in decline even more now. We're probably only going to make 150 grand. It's not really worth it spending the 100 grand. You know, it's like that. You know, like there's no point at which CA is going to go like, oh, we're not going to make a profit out of this, so we'll just spend our own money to make more DLC, even though it won't sell. You know what I mean? Like, that's not going to happen. Like, they're a business, so they would never do that, you know? But as long as they're making money, then they'll keep doing it, you know? That's pretty much how it works, I imagine. So it's not, you know what I mean? It's not like they're going to foot the bill in terms of they're going to pay to make us the game, make it out of charity or some shit. They're going to keep paying for it as long as it's cost effective for them. But we've seen from Three Kingdoms that, you know, when a game first comes out, that's when maximum hype level is, and that's when people are most likely to spend money on DLC as well, I think. And then as the game life cycle of the game gets longer and longer, you know, people are like less likely to spend money on DLC and stuff like that. So you know, I guess like the later in the game's life cycle that it gets, the more likely CI are to pull the pin and just say, oh, we'd rather work on our next game instead of keeping on putting out DLC for this game, you know? Oh shit, that only looks a lot more serious, doesn't it?
For Karond Ka, to the prey.
All right then,
In
just
search of beasts.
have to make sure I don't get wiped again. That kind of hurt us last time. Alright, yeah, I'm going to try a lot harder this time. Legend will still be what? We will still be here for 20 years, though, Mercy. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it. Even after they stop making the DLC, I'll probably still be playing Warhammer. I'll probably be getting more into mods then at that stage. Oh yeah, Medieval 3 would be good. I could dig some Medieval 3 for sure.
Dark shards.
Alright. What are we going to do here? So we'll build a backline of... Dark shards. And then we'll have 2 flanks of elite Corsairs. Elite Corsair flankers. And we'll have some Hydra Dragons. Even more on the flanks. And we'll have some Masters right there. Rakarth can flank as well. And Wizard number 2 can sit back there. Wizard number 1 can move forward a bit.
We are ready.
Everything can move forward a bit. Cool. They don't have any artillery? No.
Striking out! Setting forth!
With me, creatures!
Nagarothi. Orders understood. At once. Battle calls. Understood. Corsair handbows.
Beast Lord moving out.
Sarathan!
Prepare yourselves, beasts. Master of dragons. Rakarth. Yes. Yes.
Going!
For combat.
Sorceress of Karond!
Right.
Predators, all.
Sorceress of Karond! Advance!
Faster! Faster!
Corsair handbows. By your command.
My power is yours! Nilfry and Aha! Sorceress of Karond! Forward!
No fear! Supreme power!
Where to? Ruthless! Master Druki! Making ground! Bloody murder! Masterless warrior! Corsair handbows! As you say! By your command! We understand!
Sorceress of Karond! Come, melee!
Shite.
Corsair handbows! Murder awaits! The merciless host! Corsair Going!
Corsair hand bows.
Advancing!
Master Druki!
By my spear!
Massacre them!
Beast Lord!
All worship Rakarth!
The merciless host!
Ooh.
Lord of beasts!
Does it do speed at all? Charge speed. Oh yeah, cool. That should help him catch up a little bit.
Corsair hand bows.
Yeah, well that's the problem, like,
Destroy!
that I think we'll have with Legend, and probably I guess I'll have the same problem. Like, it'd be nice to get into the new game when it comes out, whatever the new thing is. So this is after Warhammer 3. So obviously Warhammer 3 is the next big thing, and we're all super excited about it. It's going to be amazing, and it's going to make a lot more interest in the game and everything as well. But excuse me. But after that, you know, there'll be the next big thing, you know. So the next thing will probably be another historical Total War, which will be Three Kingdoms, I guess. See that? Yeah, the Three Kingdoms thing is bad, like, for me, because I'm not really interested. Like the previous Three Kingdoms didn't really interest me that much, and the new Three Kingdoms definitely doesn't interest me that much. You know, it's like, we already did Three Kingdoms. Like, why would I want to play Three Kingdoms again? You know. But having said that, if they redid it and it was really awesome, and they did it as like a 3-part series like Warhammer, then maybe it would be worthwhile getting to. You know, I don't know. But anyway, my point is that even if they just say they start a new game immediately after Warhammer 3. Like you know, a year and a half after Warhammer 3 or something. So we've had time to get sick of Warhammer 3 a little bit, you know, a bit bored of it, maybe a bit burned out or whatever, and then they bring out a new game. And the new game, just say, is on the same level as Warhammer 3. Just say it's like Warhammer 40k Total War or something, you know, or something else. It's something that everyone's super hyped about, that's super awesome, and they've committed to doing a 3-part game series, the same as they did with Warhammer 3. So it's going to be huge, it's going to be awesome, it's going to be amazing. You know, everything you would possibly want. The only problem is when Warhammer 1 first came out, and like especially compared to how good Warhammer is now, it was completely crap. You know what I mean? Like. You know, like, so if just say they do a Total War 40k, right, which would be amazing, mind-blowingly awesome, right? It would be, I guess, on par with how Warhammer 1 was when Warhammer 1 first came out. And you know what I mean? There's no way you're going to play that instead of Warhammer 3 with like a million different factions and all the different stuff added in and all that, you know. So I think that's like kind of a problem that they might run into. That, you know, they've sort of, like, I don't know if boxed themselves in is the right way to say it, but can we get into ambush? I don't think we want to go into ambush stance.
My name shall echo
Again.
through the ages. Now,
Is that way we can get replenishment, and then I think we can still make it to there. Yeah, we can still make it to there. So he'll probably attack us, and then we can wreck him.
Dread Lord of the Druki.
Reckon this could take Altdorf. I think if this Fire Mage was leveled up, maybe, but she's not. Oh yeah, Altdorf's pretty high level. Nah, I don't think we can take Altdorf. Yeah, this is the essential. Yeah, I don't think I'll end up doing this campaign after all. So I think that's the main thing I learned with the Rakarth Science, is that I don't want to do this anymore. I think the idea of taking over the Empire and everything is pretty cool. But I think it'd be better to do it with like High Elves or something like that, maybe.
Not possible. Black-hearted Dreadlord, Tyrant of Nagaroth, Malevolent Lord. Yes? I approve of these dark deeds.
But yeah, there's not really much I can do with my Black Ark. I can't really support, you know.
Tyrant. Set the sails. Double time. A vile plan.
I might get some different bombard. Which one's the, oh, here we go. Which one of these do I like the best? I don't know, whatever. Yeah, so that way, I think if we level that up when we're in range, we potentially can get 2 different sets of bombardments. I know sometimes it seems to work and you get 2 different types, and sometimes it doesn't, and you only get the 1 type, so let's see what happens.
They have doubts about me. They bow only to Rakarth. My creatures smell uncertainty in this one.
What? Dread Lord of the Druki.
Bow before Rakarth. Their obedience is in question.
Murderous Lord.
Alright. Hey, Cryan. Hey, Cryan. I haven't seen you for ages. Or maybe I've seen you, but I haven't noticed. But yeah, hey. I really dislike the idea of losing major faction of the game world, so much so that I've made a mod that super boosts racial capitals. Just don't feel like playing it with character. Yeah, I know what you mean. I hate it when a major faction gets wiped out as well. You can take some cities on the river with it. Hey, JMIC. No, none of the cities in the Empire are on the water. Even if they're right next to the water, they're not actually on the water. Right, Aldorf's the only one. So that's pretty much the reason why this whole idea is no good. If that river, if like, you know, there's heaps like Hergig, Talabheim, Reichland, almost Karabberg, but not quite. Almost Grumberg, but not quite. You know, all of these places sort of potentially could be on the river, but none of them have ports. So that means that the Black Ark can't reinforce like anywhere. Shit. Are we really going to lose this? I wonder if I should retreat. Yeah, I might have gotten a little bit overconfident. I keep forgetting that these heroes aren't leveled up. How you going, Liz CW? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's kind of bad. It's like all these mortars kind of, or like, you know, most of my army's infantry, so all these mortars are going to wreck us. We're defending, so that means we can't waste their ammo. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's not great. And also we can't. Yeah, I don't know. Here, coming back. You're gonna try out a new style. Hey, Ruffle. No, not really. No, I'm just growing it back. Just, yeah, shaved it off. Now I've got to grow it back. So yeah, this is not, it's not really any particular style. This is just what happens after you shave your beard off, and then you gotta wait. You gotta wait for a few weeks for it to grow back. But it's like, it's nearly there. I think it's like on the very much on the verge now of being stubble. Like it's still kind of stubble-y, but it's like on the verge. Like it can't be called stubble much longer. Soon it's going to be called a beard again, I think. So I'll be back to bearded mercy again. Can Hydra hide in the woods? No, they cannot. But I mean, we could
Sorceress of Karond!
like hide the sorceresses in the woods and then put like these two guys here and these guys here and make that like, oh mate, that's a whole army. All I've got is these guys, right? And then maybe hide these guys in the woods. And then
Master Druki!
and then what else? And then the dragon, obviously, and then have all these guys
Corsair handbow!
hide over here, and then they kind of just come around the back and wreck all the artillery and all the ranged units and stuff. Maybe. Because their artillery is not going to be in range probably of this at the start anyway, and even if they do come in range, they'll only be able to hit these guys, which shouldn't, and none of these guys should take, because they're all single entities, none of them should really take any damage until their archers and stuff get into range. I'm going to move forward a bit more actually, and then we'll just kind of retreat back a little bit. And the Hydra hide behind hills, then waste artillery. We can't waste artillery. We can't waste ammo because they're attacking us. But they're not going to stay stationary. They're going to move forward. In theory, the Hydra could hide behind the hills, but there is no hill for them to hide behind, so yeah, we can't do it in this particular instance. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of thinking we well, actually, what we can do is get the artillery to shoot him now, and then what do you call that? They might just stay there.
Oh baby!
Oh baby!
Rakarth! Seeking! Repositioning! With me, creatures! I will go! Making ground!
Okay, this is interesting. They are sitting defensively, so we can waste all the artillery ammunition then. That's sort of cool. This pistol is a bit of a pain in the ass. Oh shit, that's fucking wrecking me. But yeah, we'll get them far enough away from the artillery, and then we can bum rush the artillery with the these guys are these guys are going to regenerate, so we can afford to lose a bit of health on them. Oh no, it's buggered already.
Battle ready! Rakarth!
Check out this blobtastic action over here. Oh man, you're getting wrecked.
Lord of all beasts! No fear! With me, creatures! Adept!
Didn't really get a very good shot on them.
Ruthless!
Oh, Rakarth, you're struggling.
Here!
I might just pull him right out because he's just not really doing it.
Making ground! Dark shards! Onward! Taking flight! Ready! No fear! Making ground! Going!
Ready! Wise!
Battle ready! Death! Battle calls! Massacre them! Blood for Cain! The merciless host!
Yeah, that's pretty bad, isn't it?
Blood will flow! Understood. Without question. Corsair handbow! Kill them!
Warrior Sarios!
Dark elves! For the king! We understand. Forward! As you wish!
Yeah. How do we lose one of these guys? Oh no, we haven't lost one yet.
Master Druki!
Shit, nearly there.
Striding! Dealers in death!
Going!
Oh, I forgot one. Excellent.
Druki! For destruction!
Striking out! Hellfry and Aha!
Master Druki! Druki! Suffering for all!
Onward! All powerful! Narrow then!
Corsair handbows! By Drakira! Advance, Druki! Carnage away!
Sorceress of Grove! Come, Malekith!
See it through! Moving! Cold-blooded killers! Warrior! No survivors! Warrior! Corsair handbows! Onward to murder! Battle ready! Slaughter them! By Cain! Ruthless! Master Druki! Relentless!
Fuck you, Volkmar. That'll learn ya.
Corsair handbows.
We're trying to do a bit more damage while we wait for the
Corsair handbows.
is that Volkmar on a horse? Yeah. Yeah, we didn't get to do any damage to him, but it's nice to get the bonus. Oh, actually, is his bonus only for infantry, or is it for... I'm not sure if Volkmar's bonus is just for infantry, or if it's for all units. The true Rakarth Doomstack is 19 root per bolt throwers. Oh, really? How's that? I know you're not a big fan of Norsca, but did you already make a monster hunting campaign? No, I haven't done really a monster hunting campaign. Norsca is very hard to do anything with because they're not very powerful. You know, like Empire and wasn't sure you'd win that. Yeah, I wasn't sure I'd win that either. We got pretty much wrecked. Our whole plan to invade Eldorf's pretty much on hold now while we wait for our army to get refreshed again. At least we're in our territory, so we'll get nice replenishment on all these units. But yeah, the fact that Volkmar doesn't start with Unbreakable seems odd, especially because he's associated with Flagellants. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Playing Legend Techless on Vortex, taking control of Western Plateau to bottleneck armies while using Thorak as a barrier in the mountains. Oh, okay. I don't really know the Vortex campaign too well, but yeah. Sounds interesting, Benjamin. Get mortars to bomb our own units. Yeah, that would have been a good idea, actually. It's just I couldn't really... Like, Rakarth was a bit... Like, I wasn't really good like sending Rakarth in there because he was getting shot to shit by all their ranged and by their handgunners and stuff. Yeah, I'll just get a bit more regeneration on the Hydras. Let's just let it run out. But yeah, no, I am a fan of Norsca. I do enjoy Norsca, but it's sort of like a bit of a challenge campaign just playing Norsca in general. Like I find anyway, maybe there's people who are really good at Norsca and they can just play it as a no-brain sort of faction. But for me, yeah, like Dark Elves, High Elves and Empire like are factions that I can play and I can do challenge campaigns and stuff like that because I know, you know, all the ins and outs and everything. I think Skaven would be a faction like that if I bothered to learn how to play them. I think they've got ample cheese and they're powerful enough to be able to do all sorts of cool stuff with them. The only problem with Skaven is that all their starting positions are quite hard comparatively. Like, you know, Empire, High Elves and Dark Elves all have really easy start positions. But Norsca, you know, doesn't have an easy start position and it doesn't have a good campaign. You know, their campaign's hard.
More slaves for Karond.
So yeah, so basically no, I have never done the monster hunt thing. I've had the idea of doing the monster hunt thing, but never really got very far with it or anything. Yeah, I really did get overconfident with this, didn't I? I really, really did. I really need some regeneration or some healing potions or something on my heroes, then this would all go a lot better. Plus some flying heroes and stuff like that. Ikit's start position isn't too hard. Well, I mean, Ikit's quite powerful, but like his start position is not great. Like, I mean, compared to like, you know, compared to High Elves or Empire, like compared to Reichland, for example. Reichland, you're pretty much surrounded by allies and you've got no problems, you know what I mean? Like, you know, same with High Elves, you know, like you just have shitloads of High Elves around you in every direction if you play on the North one, you know? So, you know, Ikit's like, I mean, he's surrounded by enemies, you know? It's not, I mean, maybe it's not that hard compared to other Skaven, but it's not like easy mode like it is for other factions, you know what I mean? In terms of his start position. Asta says, haha, how is Skaven hard to start tier 4 capital and turn 3 VK? Yeah, well, all of the Skaven can do the can do the, you know, tier 4 capital early. But that's like to do with their mechanics. It's like I was saying, like their mechanics are good. Like Skaven, very powerful faction. And if I bothered to learn them, I'm sure I could do lots of cool stuff with them. But yeah, I was just saying their start positions aren't as easy though as the Empire and High Elves. More enemies, more food. Yeah, that's true. Valiant defeat equals Pyrrhic victory is manual. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is winnable. I don't know if I'm gonna win it, but I'm pretty sure it is winnable. And we could do the same thing we did last time. They didn't have that much range, did they? Have you noticed the AI seems different now, hey? Have you noticed the AI is different now? They seem different with their, I don't know, just the way they do stuff. Yeah, I might sort of try and do the same thing, a little bit.
Eager for battle.
But like better this time, obviously. Man, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose things.
Master Druki!
Prepare yourselves, beasts!
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be awesome. Somehow. Yeah, so maybe this time we drag them into like the middle, and then we can sort of like shoot them from over here and kite them from over here. Maybe.
Rakarth!
So yeah, they haven't got. No, they've got a bit of range actually.
My whip awaits! Immediately!
Here! Come!
We get them to do some nice blobs. Maybe. Maybe something like that. Might work.
Beast Lord!
Yeah, did like a tiniest bit of damage to them.
Servant of Hecate!
Prime for combat! Dealers in death! Nagorothi! It is done! By your command! Druki! Onward!
Aria! Aria! Aria!
Advancing! Nagorothi! Following orders! By Drakira! Cold-blooded killers! Rakarth!
Oh shit.
Sorceress! Setting forth! Forward!
Battle ready! We understand! Forward! Cold-blooded killers! At once! Corsair handbows.
Ready! Come, Malekith!
What the fuck are they doing? Are they supposed to be in fight mode?
Eager for battle. Rakarth. Corsair handbows. Moving out. Corsair handbows. Battle ready. Forward. The merciless host. Beast Lord. Advancing.
Fuck. This is hard work. This is hard work, bros. Hard work. I don't know if we're gonna do too good in this situation. I just want to prepare you guys. I just want to prepare you now for possible crushing defeat.
Eager! Oreo! Oreo! Oreo!
Slaughter them. Rakarth. Onward. Advance, Druki. Druki, forward. The merciless host. Eager for battle. Merciless warriors. Blood will flow. Going. Corsair handbows. Death. It is done. Battle ready. Moving out. Nagarothi. Suffering for all.
Follow the wind!
Eager for battle. Corsair handbows. We are ready. Death. Slay them.
Sorceress! Oreo! Darius!
Master Druki. Making ground.
Sorceress of Bronze! Eager!
Dark shards. On to slaughter. Dealers in death. Corsair handbows. Murder awaits. Cold-blooded killers. Corsair handbows. Carnage awaits. On to slaughter. Dark elves. Orders understood. Druki, forward! Dark elves. Carnage awaits. Advance, Druki. For the king. We understand. Advancing. The merciless host.
Moving out!
Moving! Blood for Cain. Corsair handbows. Battle ready. Understood. Nagarothi. Master Druki! Striding! Adept! Wage war!
Die!
I'm there!
Ah, what the
Slaughter
fuck?
them. The merciless host. Corsair handbows. By Drakira. Slay them. Hack. Cut.
Sorceress of Karond!
On it.
I will! On to battle!
Ruthless.
Sorceress of Karond!
For the king.
Agreed!
Attack. Quick.
Your will!
We're gonna better not dodge that one. Shattered?
Master of dragon.
Broken.
Sorceress!
Into position. Watch now. Taking action. I can. Striding. Performing. I'll play. Swiftly now. No quarter.
Is that the Hunts Marshal?
No fear. With haste. Going. No mercy. Ready. Into position. Merciless warriors.
Sorceress of Karond!
By Cain! Warrior! Making ground!
This is fucked.
No war! Dark shards!
Sarathan!
Jesus, that was fucking hard work.
Corsair handbows!
Fucking hard work.
Advance!
Excuse my French, sorry, bit of unnecessary swearing. Yeah, dash, you reckon dash?
Dark
Dash it?
shards!
Could be a good Empire swear word. Could work.
Warrior!
Elfry and Aha!
Attacking!
I wouldn't mind killing that lord.
Corsair handbows!
Eager for blood!
Dark shards! Blood will flow! Dealers in death! Master Druki! End it! Onwards to murder!
If there's anything else that's like possibly fast enough to make it.
Supreme power!
Tabletop Rakarth has a Hydra and a Carbitus mount. That sounds right. Yeah, dash it. Sounds like just shot if you say it right. Oh yeah, take that Hydra and just chunk the guy. He's gonna wreck him. Get after him. Come on, kill him. Stop knocking him around. There we go. One more hit. Nice. Alright, we'll let the Hydras get a couple more points of... that's right. Well, I think our army's definitely not attacking Iraklan this turn. Is there a reason for so few beasts in the army? Oh yeah, we just don't have any yet. We've got one more Hydra that we can recruit. Now it might actually be worthwhile going back and just raiding more again now, because we don't have enough enough to attack anyway.
Send them to Slaver's Gate.
Some men are best avoided.
Melee infantry units, okay, bummer. It would have been good if that was like all units in the army. Fuck, I love Empire. Just even reading that, just reading those traits just made me want to play Empire. See, I don't know, this is the thing, like I should probably pull back and heal up. But then again, Rogmar wants me to destroy him. He's like begging for it.
Lord of the Black
now this is, we've now got these things now, right? So yeah, I wonder if we'll end up getting the yeah. Yeah, may as well go through all the stuff. Then overextend. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we are overextending because he won't have any more armies around here. I don't think. Like there's I've got a scout out here, right? So I can see that he doesn't have anything else in range to support with. So it's not really overextending. We might even be able to make it into Isleheart, and you know, I think it'll be alright. And I think also we need to kind of do something, you know what I mean? Like if we don't oh, man, I hate it when you get shitty. I mean, they're not shitty, I really was hoping for a generation, that's all.
Tamer of dragons. They have doubts about me. A dutiful servant, to be sure. My creatures smell uncertainty in this one.
As soon as we get flying mounts for these sorceresses, it'll be game on.
I smell treachery.
Actually, I should give I should put them both on horses.
Their obedience.
Yeah, I should have put the other one on a horse. Actually, that would have been better. But that's okay. Even just having one sorcerer on a horse, like you'll see how much better it'll be now, I think.
Feast.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize we could put them on Hydras. That's pretty sweet. Hey, Digital Shoes. I am again at your mercy for getting an oil change for my Ford Focus Mark 1 with this 1.6 litre 101 HP petrol engine. Nice. Fair enough. Attack! Yeah, I think, Scott Monkey, in general, I think that's good advice, and I do overextend a lot, and I do need to be reminded not to do that. But I think in this particular instance, I think I've been careful, I've done my due diligence, and we should be okay. Also, we're attacking, so we can waste the ammunition on their artillery. Do you green screen now? Hey, Benji. Yes, thanks for noticing. It's not really set up properly, but yeah, I bought a green screen. But I don't have, like, in order for a green screen to work properly, you need like a special light setup. Like you need like floodlight, like light lamps, like kind of backlighting the green screen, because the green screen's like it's all different. It's like shadows and stuff on it and stuff like that, so you can see it's all kind of crinkly and whatever. If I was doing a video, I could edit it. I could fix it with editing, but yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I don't have the right stuff to be able to fix it up. Unfortunately, I played around with it a little bit. I could probably fix it slightly, but not perfectly, you know. But yeah, but I think it's still kind of cool. Like even just like that, I think it looks a bit more professional Like even with the shitty green screen, I think it still kind of looks a bit more professional than having the white wall behind me. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think shitty green screen is better or white wall? It's an aura of darkness around you. Yeah, that's right. It's the aura of magic. Oh yeah, that's another thing too. Like my lamps, like there's something to it with the camera. Like when I'm back here, the camera like light corrects whatever, but when I go here, the camera light corrects different, and it makes the background change, which is kind of shit. But yeah, you can do it cheap with 20 watt LED bulbs if you cut off, if you cut off the plastic. Yeah. I don't have an extension cord or yeah, I just don't have any of that stuff right now. Like I can set stuff up, no problem, but I just don't have the ability to do it right now. Also, the room's very small, so there's not like much space. Your old room background looks good. Yeah, maybe the old background's fine. I don't know. The other thing I could do is like put this behind the room, so like I could jam it in behind my bookshelves and stuff like that, so you could still be able to see everything you could see in the old room, except for the white wall would now be green screen. That way the lighting on it would be more regular probably as well, and it wouldn't shimmer as much. That might be cool. Actually, maybe I could try that now. Let me just 1 second. Oh wait, I missed. So we're gonna do that one more. It's kind of not quite. Yeah, it made no difference at all, did it? Oh well, you can see. No, yeah, no, I don't know. Pretty fucked. Doesn't really make any difference, but whatever. It's like more. Yeah, it's like worse now, isn't it? Fuck it, whatever. Anyway, let's forget about that. Can we win this battle? I think we can. We've got a different map now. No hiding in this map.
Merciless warriors.
Excuse me.
Eager. Sorceress of Karond.
Bit of tree tanking going on. Oh no, she's not going to tree tank there. It's probably, you can like tree tank, but if you're actually these guys can tree tank because they can't hide in forests. So if you put them behind the tree, the archers will aim. I wonder where I'm pretty sure there'd be a certain exact spot on their hitbox where the archers aim for. You know, like it'd be like directly in the middle or like whatever. I think it'd be the closest point. So I'm not, yeah, it'd be interesting to know what shape their hitbox actually is. and then put the closest point behind the tree, so that if they're like really accurate archers would just hit the tree. But most archers wouldn't mostly probably hit the tree. But if the tree's in their center of mass, it'll probably still block quite a lot, you know. Hey, Matex 600, how you going, man? Welcome. Sitting in the Shadow Realm. Yeah. Yeah, it was heaps better before, wasn't it? I wonder if I could fix it somehow. Yeah, I don't think that did anything good. What I forget how I said it now. Sorry, Matex 600.
Sorceress of Karond! Striking out! All powerful!
Matex. Is that the right one? Sorry guys, I just we've been taking a bit of a beating this turn. This is our third battle this turn? No, this is our first battle this turn. That's, yeah, we took a bit of beating last turn. So I just want to make sure that we definitely look after ourselves. Stay healthy. Are these mortars using up their... Oh right, they're not mortars, they're gunner. Thought those were mortar wagons, but they're gunner wagons. Which is not good. I don't know if it's been asked, but out of the known factions, what do you intend to play in Warhammer 3 when it comes out? I intend to play the shit out of all of the factions, bro. But probably but it'll come down a lot to what the factions are like, you know. I'm actually kind of wondering if I don't know. I did have this one little bad thought about Warhammer 3, which is that when Warhammer 3 first comes out, it won't have the content that Warhammer 2's got, because we won't be able to play Mortal Empires. You know, like, so when Warhammer 3 comes out, you'll have no High Elves, no Dark Elves, no Empire, you know. You only have these 4 or 5 factions to play, or maybe 6 factions, maybe, if we're lucky. Maybe 7. Yeah, I'd say, actually, I'll probably have 5 or 6. Yeah, probably have 5 or 6 factions to play. But anyway, you only have a few factions to play, right? And so you won't have that variety that you've got currently. And also, none of the factions that in Warhammer 3 will have their first DLC yet. So, like, if you imagine all of the factions without what they, you know, like, all the factions minus 1 hero, minus, like, 4 of their core units, you know what I mean? Like, that's what, like, they're gonna, because they'll release each race with certain units held back to be for DLCs and stuff, you know. So yeah, so basically it's kind of, that was the one bad thought that I had about it, is that, like, we're basically gonna have to you know, play a game that's gonna be a bit sort of cut down compared to Warhammer 2. But I mean, on the other hand, they'll have updated mechanics and stuff like that, so it'll be better, you know. So you probably won't want to play Warhammer 1 because, you know, you've got the Warhammer 2's got the updated mechanics and everything, but then Warhammer 3 won't be kind of as good because it won't have all the stuff. It won't be as, like, developed as Warhammer 2, you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, so that's what I thought. But that'll only last for a little while. As soon as Mortal Empires comes out, it'll be awesome. I'm actually really excited to play the Warhammer 2 factions in the Warhammer 3 Mortal Empires with the new rules. Like, that's one thing I'm really excited about is the new rules. Like, they're changing like magic resistance to be spell resistance, and they're gonna, there's gonna be a lot of tweaks to balance and stuff like that. So I know this is nothing to do with what you asked, sorry, but yeah. But to answer your question more simply, Chaos Dwarfs is probably the faction I'm most interested in, that I'm pretty sure is going to be in like at launch or not. If not, that'll be the first DLC. And I'm really excited about the Chaos factions, but I think it'll highly depend on what their mechanics are like. You know what I mean? Like there might only be like one Chaos faction that I really like, and the other three are shit or something like that. Yeah, it just depends. I wish we had the Warhammer 1 map with the Warhammer 3 quality of life. The Warhammer 1 map? But you don't want the old world? I mean, you don't want the new world or anything, you just want the old world. You mean Warhammer 2 map? You mean Mortal Empires map? I assume.
Cold-blooded killers.
Rakarth! Yes! Yes!
Oh, bro, he was just about to do... Oh, man. He was like just about to cast his firestorm thingy.
Understood.
For Grant! Aria!
No survivors. Fight to kill. No fear.
Oh, bro, these knights just still made it with their charge.
Corsair handbows. Druki. Obeying.
Cool.
I will go.
See, is this Hydra getting bashed by these war wagons? Is that really
Corsair
what's happening?
handbows.
Oh shit.
Striking out!
And there, why is she getting the shit shot over?
Moving out!
Nagarothi. We are ready. Druki, forward.
Attacking!
My power is yours!
Corsair handbows.
Beast Lord!
I want to kill these. No, I'm not going to get that hero. Well, Ma got away. Now I'll fast forward that bit. I really hope Chaos Dwarves will be soon after release. Yeah, I'm pumped for Chaos Dwarves. They're going to be awesome. I don't feel like Mortal Empires... I don't know. I feel like Mortal Empires gets a bit too much for me. I love the old world, but Warhammer 1's a bit dated. Yeah, well... But can't you just play in the old world? Like, if you play as Empire or whatever in the old world area, it's pretty much the same as Warhammer 1. It's more like they didn't really mess with the old world that much. Like, it's still got pretty much the full map, you know? It's only if you... It's only like well, yeah, you're missing the new world and stuff, obviously. But like, I feel like if you want to play old world, you can just play one of the old world factions and just don't expand, you know, just turtle and play in your own little area. That's pretty much what I do every time I play Empire. Alright, I'm gonna do a poll. Okay, I'm doing a poll for what we're going to play tomorrow. Basically, the options are either a Gotrek and Felix heroes only Gelt campaign, and I'm going to send a hero to Wolfheart down to Wolfheart to Confederate to get his special heroes as well. Hopefully, we can get them pretty early. Or I got no idea. I got no other ideas for tomorrow, so it's very short notice to try and come up with another idea. But there are a lot of other cool factions, so maybe you guys can suggest something to me. But yeah, a guy sent me details of this really cool heroes only campaign that he did, and I kind of, even though I've done most of it before, there's some aspects of it that I haven't actually done before. Plus, I haven't done the Gotrek centric campaign before. I don't know if it's worth getting that 3%. I guess it is. Every little bit helps.
Power of despair awaits them.
Crunch. Harpies. Yeah, so I put up a poll. So Gotrek and Felix. The Gotrek and Felix campaign I think will be really awesome. It'll be sort of like the same, it'll be very similar to the no recruit campaign, except for it'll be like, I don't know, like going around doing heaps of hero actions and just having shitloads of witch hunters and warrior priests, and like the ally battles, like helping out with our allies, but like we just send hero support, they bring the army and we bring the heroes. Like I don't know, I just think it'll be really cool. And I think we can pull it off because Balthazar Gelt is so powerful, you know, like at the start. I was thinking about playing Wolfheart, but the rules, like I think heroes only with Wolfheart would be extremely hard. Because, I mean, it might be doable. I mean, maybe I should have looked into it a bit more, but I feel like heroes only with Wolfheart really hard because you would have to wait until you got a Confederation before you could get a wizard, and until you got a wizard, you know, you'd be very weak. What I'm sort of thinking, I wonder if I should put Rakarth on a Manticore instead of Brachus, because I feel like Brachus is just slow as shit and he just gets the crap shot out of him and it's just Terabad basically. I'm kind of almost want to put him on a Scourger on a Chariot because he'd actually be a lot better in melee, I think, if we put him on that. What's the oh, I can't see. No, why can't I fucking, yeah. No, I'll see if we can get some more buff for his beasts first. I wonder if you get plus replenishment, does that apply to your replenishment in enemy territory? Oh fuck, it's a bit late now.
Bow before Rakarth.
It's gonna run.
Fool.
Oh shit, he could have another army over here. I didn't think about that. Military presence 5. How much of... $12 settlements. Fuck. Karabeg, Reichland. Weissman, Reichland. Middenstag, Reichland. Middenheim, Reichland. Okay, so yeah, so he's got four settlements, and he's got military presence of 5. That means he's got a 20 stack in one of these buildings, but we don't know which one.
Rakarth is supreme.
It might be okay though. I mean, we could occupy this, but then just camp outside of the settlement, so that if we get attacked, we can always still retreat. For me, Warhammer 3 campaigns, hopefully Warhammer 3 campaigns will be much better than Vortex, at least until Mortal Empires releases. Yeah, I think, yeah, I think it'll be okay for me though, because like, because yeah, I think it'll work out, because I think like Warhammer 3 will come out then you know, even though Warhammer 3 won't have as much, like the factions won't be as developed, I guess, as Warhammer 2 ones. Like they won't have as many heroes and as many units and whatever, but they'll have like much more developed, better mechanics. Like they'll, you know, if you think about how much better the Warhammer 2 faction mechanics are compared to the Warhammer 1 factions, you know, that's what it's going to be like with Warhammer 3. You know, like with chaos and stuff like that. They're probably gonna have like crazy shit, like your lords can grow mutations that show up on the map, and you can, you know, fucking turn enemy factions into chaos cultists and spawn armies out of the cities and whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying those exact things, but like it, like I'm kind of almost, I know it's not guaranteed, but I wouldn't be surprised if the level of the mechanics is just a whole other step up, like just crazy shit, so that, you know, or even the Warhammer 2 factions we got now just seem really fucking basic bitch and shit compared to Warhammer 3. So, you know what I mean? So even if the factions are a bit like cut down, kind of, because they haven't got their DLCs yet and everything, like but just the base like awesomeness of the factions will probably be like a whole step up, you know. So I think it'll be fun just exploring that stuff. And then should I waste ammo? I don't know if we need to. No, we don't need to, do we? Let's just we'll just flame them.
All shall suffer.
Warrior!
Burn them with flame. Player CA is gonna. Hey Vitarian, how you going, man? That implies that CA is going to work hard for the release rather than grifting for 2-3 years. I don't get what you mean, Makazi. You might have to explain a bit more.
I thirst. Advance.
Well, I guess I'll just respond to what I think that you mean. So yeah, what I'm saying is that they are going to grift it, if that's how you want to say it, in terms of the fact that they are going to design it around DLC release. Like, they're not going to design the factions so that they're complete when they release, because that would discourage people from buying any DLCs for them. They're going to intentionally leave out 1 to 2 iconic key units that people really, really want, so that people will buy the DLC, which is pretty obvious, like, that you would do that, you know, like, you know, why wouldn't you? You'd be stupid not to. So yeah, so I think they're going to make good business decisions because they have people who are paid to do that shit and, you know, are reasonably good at it. But yeah, I don't think there's any point in getting all sour about it and calling it grifting and shit, because, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's a company that makes money from games. Like, if you're not expecting them to try and make money from the game, then yeah. And I think, like, what you want is it for not to be unfair and not to be bad value for money and stuff like that. And I don't, like, I feel like the value for money's been good so far. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just in general. I'm not saying, like, there's been some better and some worse DLCs and whatever, but just in general, like, yeah, the value for money's been good, I reckon. So I don't know what we really got to complain about.
Dark shards! Glorious destruction!
Eager. I thirst. Come, melee. Sorceress of Karond.
Wage war! The merciless host! Cold-blooded killers! Attack! Master Druki!
On to murder.
With pleasure! By Drakira! Corsair handbows! To destruction!
My power is yours.
Dark elves! Murder awaits!
I'm not bitching, but I don't like a game that evolves over 2 or 3 years. I prefer most mechanics to work well on release. Yeah, I get what you mean, but I'm like the opposite. Like, and I mean, maybe I would have said that if you'd asked me like 2 or 3 years ago, but now that I've seen how it works, I understand that if you want a game that comes out and it's feature complete within 1 year, then you're going to get a shit game, you know? You're going to get a game like Total War Kingdoms, Total War 3 Kingdoms, you know? Well, it's not a shit game, but compared to Warhammer 3 it is. You know? So like, if you want a very simple game that doesn't have that many factions, it doesn't have that many units, that doesn't have that many features, it doesn't have that much variety, then cool, you can have that game in a year. If you want the best game in the fucking world, then it's going to take a while. You know, that's pretty much my take on it. And like, that's what we've got, you know, but in my opinion, you know, obviously it's different for everybody, but in my opinion, this is literally the best game ever made. And like, you know what I mean? Like, it takes a bit of time and effort to get that shit done. It takes a lot of money as well, you know? Like that's sort of what they said in the start of it. Like, they couldn't do it in one game. Like, the scope of how much stuff they have to make, they just economically, they just wouldn't be able to get enough money to be able to do it. So the only way to do it was to do it with 3 games and splitting into DLC. So I guess from that point of view, I understand kind of where you're coming from. Like, it is like a money grab in a way, because it has to be. Like, they can't afford to make this game without getting shitloads of money out of it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's kind of like the argument of, like, if you like blockbuster movies and stuff like that. Like, personally, I probably prefer movies that have really good scripts and are just actually good stories, rather than movies that have like just cool special effects and stuff like that. But especially if you're into sci-fi and stuff, you know, you really kind of need the good special effects for it to work. And so, you know, in order for that to happen, the movie has to make like millions and millions of dollars, because they need to spend millions and millions of dollars on the sets and all that kind of stuff, you know. So, you know, it's like, yeah. With Total War Warhammer 2, it's been a lot of shut up and take my money. I've had it real bad for over a year with this game. Hey, Chris H. Yeah, exactly. Like, as long as they keep churning out high quality stuff that's engaging, you know, pretty much every time, like, especially for the last year or so, like, and actually more than that, probably, especially for the last year and a half, 2 years, I've been just like, yeah, just every time a new DLC comes out, even a new free DLC, it just totally freshens up the game. There's new stuff for me to explore. I get excited about it all over again. And that comes off, and it comes quick enough that I'm just like non-stop addicted to this game, you know, and I have been for like years now. Which is exactly what I want, you know? Like, yeah, basically CA is doing everything that I want them to do. You know, I can't complain, you know, basically. They're doing everything I want to give me my fucking Warhammer crack. Getting any more regen? No, get as much as we could. I have no issue buying every DLC on release. It's not like it's every week and it keeps the game fresh. Yeah, exactly. It totally keeps the game fresh. And I love how they give you the free DLC every time as well. I think that's a genius move. It seems generous, but I think it's just smart as well. But yeah, basically every time a new DLC comes out and a bunch of free DLC comes out, which means all the people that don't like paying for DLC still get something new to bring them back to the game, which creates 100% more hype than it would if it was just DLC. Might take the loot and occupy option just to get some more replenishment faster. I really want to stay inside the settlement to get that sweet replenishment, but yeah, if we go outside we can get a retreat if we need to.
Born to command.
So yeah, I might take that. It's only a slight loss in replenishment, so
a dutiful servant.
we'll see if we can get some more skills on these bad boys. I really wish cold ones could be good. They're just not very good, are they?
They have doubts about me. They know I am superior.
Just wish CA would care a little bit more about what's going on in their game, but I guess that's the bane of a developer when you don't play your own game that much. Hey, Brain Man, what do you mean? You mean there's some like balancing issues? There's some bugs? What are you talking about? I mean, I think they definitely care about what's going on in their game, but you know, I guess there's levels to that. You know, obviously you think that they're missing out on some important stuff that they need to pay attention to urgently.
My creatures smell uncertainty in this.
Yeah, I don't know. There's always like a camp of people, especially if you go on the forums. Like the forums seem to be. I never really noticed it as much before because in Warhammer 1 I used to go on the forums a lot. I used to be quite active on the forums. But as of Warhammer 2, I've sort of stopped being as active. I don't know if I like this thing because it just gives me like crappy units that I don't really want. But I think it gives me a buff. It gives you a random buff as well that it doesn't mention. So that's a good point. I'm not saying they don't care. I'm just wondering sometimes how guys like you find things or big issues, but they don't seem to notice at all. You know what I mean? Oh, I think they notice. They just don't have like. It's like, you know, you kind of imagine that CA is like this infinitely large, powerful corporation that could make and create and fix everything if they wanted to. But I think it's very much not like that. I think they're very much like under the pump. Like their developers are working around the clock to do 10 million different things all the time. They got like a massive fucking list of shit that they need to do. And, you know, they find a new bug, we find a new bug or whatever, and that gets put on the list. And then somebody is in charge of prioritizing that. And they put that somewhere in the list as a priority, you know what I mean? Like, so like, and it'd be very rare, like with the way that a business operates, like a bug would have to be pretty extreme to be prioritized above the new content that's going to make them money, you know? Like there's a schedule for them to release stuff. They're expecting to make a certain amount of profits and all that kind of stuff. They've got their budgets to meet and everything. So like if they had a thing where it's like, oh, we've got this bug, it doesn't stop people playing the game. It just allows, if people do this really specific thing that only like Mercy the Mad knows how to do, then, you know, then they get really powerful and have an awesome time, you know, and then they're like, oh, well, that doesn't really seem like a problem. But you know, we'll get it. Maybe we should fix it one day, but we're not going to like hold up this DLC that we're about to release that's going to make us millions and millions of dollars. We're not going to like delay that so we can fix this thing that actually no one's even worried about. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like how it is. The stuff that they try to fix really fast is the stuff that ruins people's enjoyment of the game, like you know, crashes and stuff like that. Get some more heroes. Gotta get our hero hammer going. Oh yeah, I put on my slaves. Oh shit.
A step too far.
Alright, well this is happening. Can he get out?
Not a chance.
Oh, he can get out. What a dick. What's her garrison look like? Isle of Wights.
No.
14 versus 13. We've got walls. What bug are we talking about? Oh, right. Oh, no, we're not talking about any particular bug. We're just talking about in general. Like, Brainman was saying how, you know, there's bugs that come out and CA doesn't seem to care about them and stuff like that. And I was just saying, like, that they do care about them, and I'm sure there's a big list that's got every single bug on there. It's just that they have to prioritize, you know? See my job, I'm actually the guy who prioritizes the massive lists of things. Sorry, you didn't want to say that after all. No worries, I'll respect that and not say it. Backspace exploit was fixed very fast. Yeah, the backspace exploit was a good one to fix, I think, because that was a good example actually. So like in general, I'd say that there's no reason that they need to fix most of the exploits and stuff that I show off on my channel, because it takes effort to achieve most of them, and they're fun. You know what I mean? Like, why would you, like, something that most people never experience, and the people that do experience it get a real sense of satisfaction and fun out of having done it. Like, what's the incentive to fix that? You know what I mean? It's not very high. Whereas like the backspace bug was one that was super accessible to everybody all the time, and it kind of makes you angry. You know what I mean? Like, just knowing the backspace bug exists just kind of pisses you off. Like, pisses me off anyway. But yeah, I'm really glad that they fixed it. But yeah, also like the GoTrek bug, like I was kind of annoyed because I just put out a video about the GoTrek exploit and then they fixed it like next patch. So that was like, that video didn't like stay relevant for very long. But again, that was a good example of one that was super. I don't even care if they take over this. Fuck it. I'm just gonna yeah, I'm just gonna like let them. I'm just gonna fight the battle, whatever they bring. Like, if I can win it, then I can win it. If not, then it was doomed anyway.
A chance to murder.
Dreadlord of the Druki. Tyrant of Nagaroth. A vile plan. Black-hearted. Fear my malice. We have a deal.
No.
Black-hearted Dreadlord.
It's cool how the Black Ark can support the other Black Ark even though it's docked with the city.
The Black Court.
I'm digging that.
Such slaughter awaits.
Yeah, Black Arks are sweet because they can support on land and in water. Like, so good.
Tremble before Rakarth.
I've got a wounded master going to come back at some point too.
Come.
I'm not saying CA does a bad job, sorry if I communicated wrong. Oh no, you're right, Brainman. I don't mean to go on a massive white knight and tirade about it. Yeah, no, I wasn't really, yeah, sorry if I came across as a bit like defensive or whatever. I wasn't really trying to like criticize you. I was more trying to like explain why you shouldn't be sad and you should be happy. Like, it's because a lot of times it's that perception, like, you know, you have that perception of like, oh, CA doesn't care about my game and they're not fixing it and they're cunts basically and stuff, you know what I mean? And that makes you sad, you know. But then if you have like the exact same game that you've got to play, but then you think, oh, CA is doing the best they can and they're working every day to fix it, and they're going to keep on working every day to fix it, and it's just going to keep getting better and better and better forever, and like it's awesome, then you know you're still playing the exact same game and nothing's changed, but you just feel happier about it, you know what I mean? So like that's what I was trying to say basically, like, you know, they're doing a good job, you know, things are getting better all the time, like things are better, like it's never been as good as it is now, and this is the worst that it's going to be for the future, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like it's never been as good as it is right now, and it's going to keep getting better all the time, and it's never going to get worse, you know, like pretty much. I'm pretty confident about that. Like, they might make a little misstep here and there, but we can hit Grover right now, or we can go Ubers next turn. I think we might go Karabberg now and then Altdorf next turn. I wish that we had range on this guy too. Oh yeah, cool. We can scout this shit. All right.
Progress.
Whatever. This looks shit. We can smash it. Sure, we're fine. Smash him.
Savage them, beast.
All right. I didn't realize they had rockets, but that's fine. Let's do this. Let's do it. I'm very happy, man. I've been loving this game for so long. No worries. Thanks for explaining. Much appreciated. Yeah, no worries, man. Just my viewpoint on things. But yeah, I find like if I just think about that, if I just think about how this is pretty much the greatest game, you know, ever, and also for me personally, since Total War is my favorite computer game franchise and Warhammer is my favorite like IP, you know, just like most of you, I'm sure this is like the ultimate game that anyone could have ever made, and they're doing a fantastic job, you know, like that's like they so could have done a shit job. And like there's been many times before where games companies have made Warhammer games and you had that feeling of like, oh, this could be amazing, this could be the best thing ever, and then it turns out to be a piece of shit, you know. And that was like, if you had asked me before they made it, you know, like, I mean, I guess I always had some faith, pretty good faith in CA, but just in general, you know, like that's the perception would be that, yeah, they could totally screw it up, you know, but they didn't. So that's pretty cool, pretty awesome.
Ready!
Sorceress of Karond!
Dark shard. Understood.
Sorceress of Karond!
I think it comes down to we're super protective of this game and just want the best for it and the longest longevity for it. Yeah, it's hard as well, because you definitely want to argue for the things that you want, you know what I mean? Like there's definitely like choices that CA can make about things, and you know, we're definitely going to be more or less satisfied with different choices that they make. So it only makes sense that you should argue for and champion the things that you care about, you know. Fuck. I didn't realize the artillery was that long range. That's pretty bad. How about we just back the fuck off then? And rocket storms are long range, aren't they? Oh, what? Are they not? What? What the fuck's happening right here?
With me, creatures.
Alright, we're trying to get into West ammo. If we waste the ammo with the rocket storm, that'd be probably a good idea. What's going on with this rocket storm? Because it's planting itself in this hill, so it doesn't have line of sight on anything. In this valley, sorry. If the Warhammer races invaded Earth, which unit would you be most scared of? Oh my god. I don't really like those type of questions. Like, I mean, it's not, I don't mean like I'm offended, I just mean like, you know, it's just sort of silly. It's funny though, I guess. I should be more, I guess I should be more fun loving and stuff. I'm trying to get this fucking rocket storm to shoot, but oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Just if you're happy, if you want to shoot at him, that's cool. Shoot at him. You can do with that. Yeah, that's sweet. It's not going to do much damage. Does anyone have the physical resistance ward save cap for coadal? I guess it's coadal. Nah, I don't know. Sorry. Very short men with very big beards. Count me in. Oh yeah. I like some dwarves. You'd be most scared of dwarves, right, man? Imagine if the wood elves actually came out of the settlements and attacked. They have some of the strongest armies in the game. Yeah, they do have pretty strong armies. They don't have that many of them though. Anything that found me attractive? What? Yeah, I think chaos is the scariest, because you know, Chaos and Dark Elves, whatever. It's not like so much the rate. It's not so much the units. It's the factions. You know, like because Chaos is like the horror faction. You know, it's like yeah. I can't remember this. I was reading this story. I can't remember. It's about like some like empire family in somewhere in the north. Maybe like can't remember where it was now. And they were like getting preyed upon by like Norscan raiders or something like that, or maybe it wasn't even raiders. I think it was more like war was coming south, and so like the raiding parties at the edge of the Chaos hordes and stuff were going out and like slaughtering people and stuff like that, and like the kind of Chaos related forces, even not part of the army, just in the area, were becoming more aggressive and everything, and kind of had that feeling of like an old western or something. We have like a family that lives out on a homestead, you know, by themselves or whatever, and you know, with no like law and order or any army to protect them. It's just like the father protects them with his rifle or whatever, you know. It's kind of like that kind of vibe, except for they're up against, you know, Norscan like raider reavers, you know, that are just murderous psychopaths, and all that, and yeah, they like boarded up their house and fortified their house and everything so that they could sort of survive. Like if raiders came and tried to attack them, they could at least hold up in their house and that kind of stuff. And but it was still like terrifying, you know. You knew it was kind of inevitable that they would die if they stayed there. But you know, at least their defenses would like maybe keep them safe through, if they were lucky, if there was a small band that didn't like to decide to burn them out or whatever. But then after all that, their daughter, I think, actually got their like 17-year-old daughter actually got possessed and just fucking murdered everybody, because she got taken over by Chaos. And like that just kind of sums up Chaos for me. I don't want to waste some ammo.
Battle ready. Making ground. Master Druki.
Had a martial arts instructor. He was like 1.65 meter, had a dwarf-like beard, but holy hell, he was built like a tank. Yeah, dwarves are pretty tough. Skinks are kind of cute. Yeah, skinks aren't super sweet, super scary. That's a pleasant bedtime story. Yeah, no. Yeah, like I really like the chaos horror type thing. Oh, is that somebody subscribed? Oh, Scott. Thanks, Scott. Much appreciated, Dan. Yeah, still trying to get more subscribers. Got to try to get up to I think 10,000 is the next kind of milestone. Still a little ways off, but 10,000 doesn't really matter that much. So 10,000 matters for other games, like because it sort of is a bit of a milestone, and like companies tend to like you more if you got a bigger subscriber base. So if I want to get like free games and stuff like that, but for CA I need 15,000 subscribers to get the next partnership level, so that's a pretty long way away. But we were working on it. We're getting there. Adios. Oh, you're going to bed? Sorry, I didn't get that. Right. No, yeah. Good night, the Imbued. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for dropping by. You're welcome. Didn't realize I wasn't already. Oh, no worries. Well, welcome aboard. Glad you decided to sign up. Yeah, I don't put out videos very often, so if you like to like know about the new videos as soon as they come out or whatever, then you know, subscribing and clicking the old notification bell is the way to go. But it's not really that necessary. Like if you do enjoy my videos and you tend to watch them a lot, then if I put out a video that's any good, then Google will probably YouTube will probably put it on your suggested anyway. But I do sometimes make videos that aren't very good. So if you want to see the shit videos, then you need to subscribe. If you're happy to just only see the ones that are popular, then yeah, you don't need to worry about subscribing. I'm interested to see how this next one goes, actually. I'm making a video about the no recruitment challenge and like just defeating Archaon and stuff like that. It's mainly about the no recruitment challenge, but I figure it sort of has a little bit of information about chaos and stuff, so that might be useful for people as well. I haven't seen anyone else put up that stuff on a video, so all of the people in our Discord would know about this information already. So, but it's sort of like, yeah, I think like I don't know. I don't think the video will do very well because it's not got, because you guys will know everything in it pretty much already from watching the streams, you know. So, and because it won't be of very much interest to you guys, then like the way YouTube works is that it'll push the video to all of like the hardcore subscribers that watch all my content or watch a lot of my content first, and then depending on how much those people enjoy it, then it'll push it out to like more of my subscriber base, you know, and then depending on how much those people like it, then it will start to push out to more people potentially. But because the topic of this video is something that I just covered streaming, you know what I mean, I think that first stage is not going to work out too well. But yeah, anyway, I'll be interested to see how it goes, because the other thing is, like, I think I've upped my game a little bit with my video editing this time, and also my writing. So it's like, yeah, so it's like, even though the topic is kind of probably boring to most of you guys, like the quality of the video hopefully is higher. So I'll be kind of interested to see, you know, I'll just be interested to see how it goes. Anyway, probably none of you guys give a shit about that, so that's just a waste of, probably a waste of airtime. But anyway, that's what I've been thinking about today. Have you done a lore-themed campaign? I don't know much of the lore, but it'd be interesting to see you play a campaign like that, explaining some of the lore about it. Yeah, no, I haven't really done that, Ragnarok. Yeah, I would like to do that, actually. Maybe I should do that for Warhammer 3. It could be a good idea, but yeah, I don't really know the lore that well, though, you know, so I feel like, even though I'm a huge fan of Warhammer, like, I'm obsessed with fucking Warhammer, but, I'm not, like, you know what I mean? I guess I'm not very studious about it or something, like, I don't learn very good or something, I don't know. Yeah. Like, it's weird. I've been like a fan of the background for like 30 years now, I guess, nearly. But I wouldn't say my knowledge of the lore is encyclopedic, you know, like I guess I know a lot compared to the average person that doesn't know anything about Warhammer, but as compared to like Lore Master Sotek and Great Book Grudges and stuff like that, you know, I just don't feel like that's an area where I've got a lot to offer, you know. I guess my thing is like not so much about knowledge, it's more about enthusiasm, you know. I just love that shit. Mercy's school for kids who don't learn Warhammer good. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, my channel's like, it's not like, if you want to get deep into the lore, then my channel's not the, like, no, my channel's just like the accessible Warhammer lore for, like, it's more for like power gamers who kind of are interested in the lore but don't know that much about it. It's like the gateway. My channel's like the gateway channel, you know. I just get you in by like saying, hey, this is how you can exploit the shit out of the game to become super powerful and like win every faction or whatever. And by the way, the lore's really cool. If you're interested in more of it, you should check out Great Book Grudges or Lore Master Sotek. Yeah, so like, you know, if you're interested, learn more from the real sources. But yeah, I'd say yeah, Lore Master Sotek and Great Book Grudges are my two go-to guys for lore. I don't know if there's any other, like, does anyone have any other channels that, like, who's that guy? Oh, Surreal Beliefs? Is that his name? I used to watch his stuff for a little while, but then yeah, I don't know, then I stopped. I guess I don't have time to watch streams anymore. Oh shit, this guy's getting a bit beat up, isn't he? Sub him out. Alright, you fuck off. You're out of there. You're out of there. I've enjoyed your follower and cheese videos. Ah, thanks, man. Major Kill. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, no, like, Major Kill's a good lore guy. What the fuck's this guy doing? What's your problem, guy? What are you on about? Yeah, no, yeah, no, Major Kills are good. Oh, that's why he was getting wrecked so much. The Gunners. Gunners are bad news. I think your streams are fun to watch. You find features in the game that other people miss. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, no, Lore Master Sotek and Great Book Grudges probably my two main fantasy lore channels. What do you call it? Who were we just talking about? Major Kill. Major Kill is good for 40k. Although probably my favorite, probably 40k. I do watch a lot of Major Kill videos actually, I guess. But my favorite, I don't know, my favorite 40k channels are the ones, I guess, that are more like story time. You know, like I don't really have a good 40k channel that I really like at the moment. It's like weird, like Major Kill's like, I'll watch Major Kill videos during the day if I just see like he's got a video about something interesting or something, and I'll watch it and be like, oh yeah, that's cool. But like when I go to bed, I don't really do it anymore, but I used to watch, like, I used to listen to Warhammer 40k lore channels when I was going to bed. There's one called Ocula Imperialis, and he would do it like as if he was like a historian talking about the history of, like, as if he was a historian that lived in 40k, like doing it like that, and he made it really dramatic and stuff. It was really cool. And also, if you have Baldemort's Guide to 40k or something like that, if you if you like the story aspect, like he always starts off his 40k lore videos with a bit of fan fiction that I think he writes himself that's set like about the, like, to say he's doing like a Grey Knight video or whatever, like the start of the Grey Knight video will be like a story about a Grey Knight that he's written himself, and he'll voice act it. He's got a really awesome voice and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of like what I want out of my 40k lore videos. I want story time, you know, I want to immerse myself in the background, and I think that kind of sums up why I'm not a lore master, because I'm not like a, I don't know, it's hard to explain. I'm not like super, like, I'm pretty fucking nerdy, I suppose, but compared to like full-on lore masters, like, I'm not really that as much of a nerd about the background of like wanting to know all the stuff and be like a rules lawyer about it and stuff. It's more like I just want to immerse myself in it, you know. I just want to enjoy the experience of being in it. Fuck, I only got 20 minutes left. We better hurry up and kill all these dudes. Shit, how are we gonna do this? I just fucking killed half my tanks.
Predators! All!
Sorceress of Karond!
Primed!
Oh shit, we haven't got our Black Arcs in range. Damn it, I could have had my Black Arc in range.
Making ground!
This guy's stealth? Does he get stalk or some shit? He does. What a dick.
No quarter!
Carnage awaits!
Oh well, let's see how you like getting fucked up by a bunch of dragons and shit, dickhead. Alright, let's burn.
Advance!
Burn, heretic.
Warrior Sarius! Going!
Alright, we half wrecked that unit of handguns, that's pretty good. Is this gonna burn anything? It's sort of doing some damage. Nah, not really.
On!
How's this guy going? Oh yeah, he's fucked already. Suffer. Suffer in your jocks.
Sorceress of Karond!
Hey Mr. Mad, good stream tonight. Hey Marius, thanks man. Love it when they line up for a burning head. Oh yeah, me too.
Striking out!
Sure.
Where to? Moving! Striding! Dog shots!
We will sit up over here so we don't have the back, so we're not shooting uphill. I wanted to kill this guy.
Rakarth!
Actually, maybe we should just get right into the...
Immediately! Faster! Faster!
Yeah, maybe, I wonder if we could just,
Seeking carnage!
Dealers in death! Destroy!
Sorceress of Karond!
yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And then we just burn, heretic.
And aha!
Druki! Massacre them! Master Druki!
Shenlu!
How are we going in here? Oh shit. It's not going super well.
Dog shots! Quick!
We need more.
Onward!
Lord of all beasts! Here!
He needs to get out of there. He's not really tanking very effectively.
Supreme power! Rakarth!
Dark shards! On it! Corsair handbows! See it through!
Rakarth! All worship Rakarth!
Merciless warriors! Dark shards! Make them bleed to destruction! Murder awaits!
Rakarth triumphant!
Eager! Forward! Carnage awaits!
Oh shit, he's getting fucked.
We are ready! Moving out! To destruction!
Beast Lord moving out!
Advance! Sarothan! On to battle!
Death! Advancing!
Behold me!
Quick!
Hecate guide me! Sarothan!
Onwards to murder! Wage war! Master Druki! Taking control!
Oh man, he's gonna die.
Sorceress of Grond!
The merciless host! Blood will flow! We understand. Dark shards! Advance, Druki!
Eager for blood! My power is yours!
Adept!
Oh man, he's gonna die. Fuck.
Sorceress of blood! Aria! Aria! Aria!
Master Druki! Proceeding!
Setting forth!
Going!
Get out of there, bro.
Moving! Dominate!
That was fucking rough. That was rough as hell. Jesus. We'll get some regeneration out of Hydras again. But yeah, shit. That was rough. Super rough. Well, no one died, I think. I think everyone lived. I think I need a light. Hey, Vasily, how you going, man? Hey, Ava, welcome, welcome. I think I need a another coffee. Magical always sounds like he's drunk, at least in his older videos. Oh, nice. There's a guy named Luton. I think that's how it's spelled. He does a ton about 40k long format research stuff. Yeah, Luton's good. Yeah, Luton's good. So yeah, you can't really mention Warhammer lore videos without mentioning Luton. I can't remember exactly which one he is though. I don't think I ever really got into Luton, but I think I discovered him recently and thought he was okay. But I don't really remember anything about him because that was about the time I stopped watching streams because I started doing YouTube and don't have time for streams anymore. But I'm just gonna boil the jug. I've got 2 seconds.
All shall kneel before Rakarth.
Right. we'll take the loot and occupy option.
Keeping beasts is not cheap.
And then I'm pretty sure we can attack
Bow
Altor
before Rakarth.
next turn.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
So I just realized
Double time. Fear my malice.
we need those guys to come and help us.
They will surely turn upon me.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. Dry land. Such slaughter awaits.
Ooh. Can we do another 9 turns doing another Black Arc?
Master Druki.
It's cool, we got a scout.
The Druki are restless.
I don't know if I should bother doing the growth here. I mean, it'd be good, but we can always just bring our masters back here when we want to build it up.
We're ready for them.
Decisive defeat.
Disengaging.
Oh, nice. Successfully pulled it off. It was going to die for sure. Oh yeah, if anyone has any oh wow, it's pretty 50-50 between yes, Go Trek Heroes only and no, too much Empire. Gotta love your AI anti-player bias. There was a faction that had 24-26 relationship at NAP with me and minus 38 when starting enemy, and literally next turn the enemy drags them into all of this. Yeah, but you know. I saw a good one of those one of those like motivational quotes or whatever that they have on the YouTube on the internet. I mean, they have like a picture and have like some text under it or whatever to motivate you about stuff. I should give him a Manticore. I don't know yeah. Maybe I'll give it a try. I don't know, maybe I should just put him on foot. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a bit torn.
They bow only to Rakarth. They have doubts about me. I smell treachery.
Oh, I should have put the other one on a Dark Steed as well. That's alright. Should be up to Pegasus pretty soon.
Deadly.
Don't need to upgrade that. Can sell that. Sell that. Oh, actually. Oh, yeah, no, it's fine.
Dragon Master.
Alright, I'm just gonna get my coffee back in a second. How about Gotrek and Felix and Lush? I did think about that. I'll talk about it in a second. Whoops, forgot my cup.
Fulfilling my destiny.
Go and Felix and Lustra. Rolling over wouldn't be such a problem if it wasn't an NRC campaign. Well, I was actually thinking of playing Gotrek and Felix, not NRC, just heroes only, hero campaign. But it was sort of like the same concept as NRC, but instead of being like, I think it'd kind of almost be a better version for me in a way. So basically the idea would be that you have heroes only. And so I'm probably going to do, I was thinking about doing it with Wolfheart, but I thought with Wolfheart, it wouldn't really work. Like with Wolfheart, the storyline would be that I'm in Lustria and Wolfheart's got a mission to do, and he's in charge of all the he's in charge of all the what do you call it? He's in charge of the expedition, right? Oh really? As if I'd probably smash that with this. I reckon I could take that with that army because I would climb the wall. Yeah, because I'd be able to take the walls with my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, my 6 Corsair Hambos versus this shit. They'd be able to take the walls after I wasted the ammo, and then I'd get all my guys up on the wall and I'd shoot all their cavalry. I'm not going to put my money where my mouth is and actually prove that though, because I'm going to bring another army in. But
Black-hearted dreadlord.
oh man, where did my
Noble born.
oh, he's here.
Master of Nagaroth.
Your camera shows a lot of visual noise. Yeah, I know. I need to fix it up. It's I could put it back where it was before. It was a bit better, I think. Screw it. No, I don't think it's like it's fine though. I mean, it doesn't detract too much from the game. Does it? I'll fix it up. At some point. I need to get a light for it. I could probably... Yeah, no, fuck it. I could probably do something about it, but I don't want to spend the stream screwing around for it. Are you okay for time? I've got about an hour and a half before I got to go to work. But yeah, so I was thinking I'd go Gotrek and Felix in Lustria. But the rule set, because I don't think I'd be able to go heroes only straight away from turn 1. I think I would struggle. So, my theory was that I'd say that Wolfheart's in charge of the expedition. So as long as he's in Lustria, then he can command troops. But once he comes back to the Empire, he's just like a captain, and he's not like he can't command troops anymore. And that would be how I'd get around it, because I want to play like hero-centric. But I thought that's just too complicated, If you just say heroes only campaign, everyone understands what that means. It's really straightforward, So I thought instead of doing like Wolfheart, I mean, I guess I could try and just do Wolfheart heroes only, but I feel like it'd be really fucking hard,
Feast.
Drilled. Haha. He thought he was going to have the garrison, but he's not. Alright, we'll go in here. We may as well fight this, that way we can get some regeneration on our Hydras. Yeah, so anyway, so I don't think I could necessarily win. I feel like I might struggle to get into at the start of the game with Lustria. But the thing about Lustria as well is, like, I don't really want to play in Lustria. Like, I want to get back to the old world. So yeah, so my theory is that we'll start as Gelt, because that way Gelt's magic will get us through the early game, and it'll and then we'll be able to hopefully survive. Wolfheart heroes and state troops only. Yeah, that would be cool as well. But no, because same thing. Still, you're stuck in still you're stuck in Lustria. But yeah, it doesn't. I think it's like, if I'm gonna I'm gonna either do Gotrek and Felix heroes only, starting as Gelt, as a challenge campaign, or something else that's nothing to do with Gotrek and Felix and probably not Empire. You know, so I'm not really looking for other Empire, Gotrek, and Felix suggestions. I've pretty much decided that when I do the Gotrek and Felix campaign, it's going to be hero centric, starting with Gelp, and I'm going to try and confederate Wolfhard as soon as possible to get the heroes as well. But my concern is basically, is it too early for me to do another challenge campaign? Because I just did an Empire challenge campaign like a week ago. Granted, it was my favorite and best campaign ever, which is probably why I want to do another one as soon as possible. But yeah, maybe it's too soon. I don't know. That's the purpose of the poll, basically. Like, do you want another Empire challenge campaign, or is it too early for another Empire challenge campaign? And yeah, and if you want to make suggestions, it's more about other stuff that's not an Empire challenge campaign. But I just feel like, I don't know, it's hard because, like, I kind of know I shouldn't do it because it's probably not going to be very popular. But at the same time, once I get obsessed, I'm kind of like one of those one-track mind kind of people. Like, once I got an idea in my head, then I can't, like, think about anything else.
Master Druki!
Yeah, I'm not liking this dragon. I think we need to get him off that dragon. It just doesn't work for him. Like, you know, he's got the least amount of health out of anyone. He gets drilled more than anybody in the whole... Why am I setting up this? No way, I went to so much effort to set that up. That's funny.
Lord of beasts!
Eager for blood! Sarathan!
Troy on Steam, 58% reviews. Bats only von Carstein, lol. Nah, that's the thing. If I'm doing a challenge campaign, I want the primary goal for me in challenge campaigns is to choose challenge campaigns that are very fun and interesting. I don't care about difficulty. Well, I mean, I can't be too easy.
No survivors! Ruthless!
Sister of the Dark Humbug!
Ah, he got drilled. Chariot is good for him. Yeah, I think you're right, Jesus. I think we're going to put him on the chariot. Speaking of myself, I have a memory of a goldfish and could watch a very similar clip every day. Nice. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm sort of, yeah. Snickage Assassin's only campaign. Actually, I wouldn't mind playing a Snickage hero-centric type campaign. I've tried a few times though, and I'm just not very good with Skaven. I think I just can't get my head around it.
My name shall echo.
Jesus, Kemler migration to the Nagashazar. I don't know. I don't know if that would be fun. I don't really like the area around Nagashazar. Like, and I'm not sure if it would be that. Like, you'd have to do movement bug really to make it good, I think.
Tyrant of Nagaroth. Never.
Bow before Rakarth. All shall kneel before Rakarth. Master of all.
Is there a mod where you can pick the starting position on ME? Yeah, but I'm not really into the mods. And also, like, if I was gonna do it, because like my thing is kind of more about like showing people like cool campaigns that they can play. So you know what I mean? Like if I was gonna do Kemler migration in Nagashazar, then part of my mission would be to show people how they could recreate the same campaign if they thought the idea was cool. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like with mods and stuff, it's like, well, what's there to show? Like, you just get the mod. You don't need me. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like my thing is more about showing people how to do stuff in vanilla that maybe they haven't thought of or whatever, or, you know, like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I have a mission, you know, like I feel like, you know, that's one of the things you're supposed to figure out with YouTube. Like what's your mission? Like what are you trying to achieve kind of thing? I'm not sure if I actually have one of those, but if I do, then I think that would be what it is, like kind of showing people campaigns that I think are cool. And I guess, yeah, that's kind of part of the reason why I played vanilla, because it's the most accessible, you know, the most people play it. I didn't put any. I forgot to put sugar in my coffee. I've been putting sugar in my coffee lately just to give me a bit more energy on stream, so I'm a bit more animated and stuff like that. But yeah, it's actually quite good with no sugar. I'd forgotten how good it was. The thing I like about coffee is just the refreshingness, you know. I mean, I do like the sugar as well, like when I'm using sugar, but it's a different like thing, you know. Like I really like the refreshing kind of thirst quenching aspect of it, I guess.
Master of dragons. No fear.
Oh fuck, we're in range of the mortars. Where's their mortars? No, what was that? What the fuck's happening right now? Have they got a huntsman lord that's shooting at me or something? Oh, they got a bright wizard that's shooting fireballs. Cool. That makes sense. Alright, you guys, come over here. We mainly just want to know the was that another fireball? I didn't see it come in. What the fuck is that? Like, oh, that's its towers, right? Towers, of course. What am I thinking? Of course they got towers. Okay, which we will sort out presently. How are we gonna get this tower? Like, fuck, can't even find it. I guess there.
Suffering for all. To destruction. Watch now.
Yeah, cool. These trees are blocking most of the hits for him. Funny with the coffee, I love the smell, but I don't really care for drinking it. Yeah, hey Kickman, how you going, man? We'll have to give you a rename when we get out of this one. Ooh, so you guys can stay back here and don't get shot.
Without question.
Yeah, so I want to get the towers up, blow up that tower, hide from this one. Cool, all the units are hidden. There she is. Oh yeah, I've got to do the Arahan one. I'm gonna do one for when we get a member. I'm gonna have the Arahan laugh, which is even more like psychotic and crazy than the vampire one. The Arahan laugh is my new favorite voice line from the whole game. It's super awesome. All right, let's see if we can fuck up some of these great swords. Oh, land. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sorry guys, this might take a while. I'm just gonna cheese the shit out of this siege, so we can make sure that our conquering of Ruckland goes pretty well. The other thing I could do is just continue this campaign, but I like to sort of start a new. I kind of usually like to start a new campaign on Friday because it's going to be a long stream. I got a chance to really get my teeth into something, you know. But I don't know. I mean, this campaign is sort of, it's not going awesome, but I got a pretty bad start because it was a science stream. I didn't really know what I was doing. But yeah, oh yeah, so with the Gotrek and Felix idea, basically my idea is that, like, to play it like basically we don't command troops or anything. Like Gotrek is just a random psychotic dwarf that's roaming around, and Balthazar Gelt is the head of the wizards college, so he gets lots of wizards, but like yeah, he can command wizards, but he doesn't really have any reason to command troops, you know what I mean? Should I take out this tower as well? I don't know. Yeah, I guess we may as well. We got enough ammo? No, we don't have enough ammo anyway. Alright, we'll just don't worry about it. We'll just shoot these guys. Actually, yeah, we might try and damage them a bit, because wasting the ammo is going to be really difficult. Hey, Nicholas. Yeah, I got another hour or so before I start work. I'd like to clear the walls. Maybe we could come in like this. Kind of thing. Alright, artillery is done.
Bolt throwers! Nagarothi! Kill everything! Bolt throwers! Dark elves! We are ready!
Oh, check that out! Wow, that's like that's the best burning head I've ever seen the AI do. That nearly like wrecked me. Yeah, no, it's going pretty well, Nicholas. Yeah, going pretty well. But yeah, this AI is getting pretty good with its AoE spells. I'm a bit concerned about that.
Onwards to murder!
Alright,
Rakarth! Supreme power!
oh, that was a nice one. Yeah, that's a good shot.
Dark shards! Onward! Blood for Cain!
Oh, whoa. Shit. This, I don't know if I like this Bright Wizard. He's fucking doing some serious damage.
Dark shards! To destruction!
Rakarth! Beast Lord moving out! Here!
Eager for blood!
With me,
Shit.
moving! Dominating! Taking flight! I will go! Making ground! Adept!
Ready!
That's the wrong wizard.
Going! Dark Sorceress! Glorious battle! Sorceress of Karond! Sister of the Dark Convent!
Master Druki! Dark shards! Without question, Dark elves!
check out this Bro Wizard. He's pretty lethal with that. I mean, it's pretty. I mean, he's not doing that good of a job, but.
Setting forth. Sorceress of Karond, moving forward. Your will. Sarius! Sorceress!
That's not going to work very well.
Destruction awaits!
I forgot about the artillery.
Wage war! Away!
Hey Mercy, can you do a guide how to make 7 bullet Team 5 on Fin 4? Legend mentioned the cheese but never explained it. I think that there's yeah, I mean I probably should do that at some point. Yeah, I think there's a guide on the Discord though, if you want to look it up in the player guides. Check out these archers just wasting the shit out of their ammunition completely.
Sorceress of Karond!
Merciless warriors! Where to? Master Druki!
Shit, the mortars are...
Dark shards! Pride! I can! Cold-blooded killers! By Cain! Now! Witness my cruelty! Carnage!
My power is yours!
Yeah, what Ragnarok said. I think Ikat Claw is probably the easiest one to do it with. Yeah, you just sack Tabaro or whatever that town is at next door.
Ruthless! Master Druki! What now? Master Druki! Ready! Ready! Lord of all beasts! Master Druki! Now mercy!
Didn't do much.
Primed! Shorter!
Now, these masters should be particularly good against demis, but demis are quite powerful, so I don't know if they might get screwed a little bit.
The merciless host! Quick! Yes!
Oh, shit, this guy's
Going!
blocked.
Adepts! Bolt throwers! Master Druki!
Onward! Servant of Hecate!
John Vu. It's a loyalty cheese. You have to spawn like 100 rebellions in the second turn for the food nutty, then movement exploit to Lucini for food capacity. Incredibly tedious to do. What are you talking about for the tier 5? I don't even. Do you even need the tier 5? Like, why don't you just do tier 4? It's like heaps easier, and that gives you your weapons teams and stuff. Because you wouldn't have the money. Well, if you do the your loyalty cheese, you will. But yeah, I can't be bothered with that shit. I mean, when I first discovered it, I guess it was sort of interesting for a while, but yeah, and other people got bored of it before me. Like, I was still kind of thought it was cool for a while, but it definitely got boring.
Moving out!
As planned!
Shenlu! Forward!
Dark shards! Cold-blooded killers! Dark shards! Advancing! Cold-blooded killers! At once! Dark elves! Orders understood! Done!
I thirst! Striking out!
Dread Lord! Villainous!
That was weird. Because I selected them both at once, the first one got blocked when he got into melee, and the second one got blocked at the same time, even though he wasn't actually in melee. That's interesting. I wonder if I had have selected them twice separately, if that would have still like done that or not.
Druki forward! Moving out! Corsair handbows! Slay them! Following orders! Glorious destruction! Battle ready!
Setting forth! Carnage awaits! Advance! Sorceress of Karond! Agreed!
Yeah, what John Vu said, except for when you get to loyalty 3, start switching 1 unit instead of 2, just to be safe. If you go into my channel, there's a shorts video. There's only one short on my whole thing about dark elves. If you go into the description of the shorts video, there's a link to a timestamp in my Skaven video that like in detail explains how to do the loyalty cheese, like the newest, I think the latest version with the loyalty 3 thing as well. You got to do it. There's a yeah, it's kind of complicated. It's really tedious. Like, it's not even, I don't know. It's like when the loyalty cheese first got discovered, you know, or like at least when I first discovered it and it was new, then it was like, cool, this is cool, like all the cool things you can do with it and blah, blah. But then once you've done it a few times, it's just like, oh yeah, but it's just loyalty cheese, you know. Everyone knows what that's about. It's kind of boring. It's not like, you know what I mean? It's not really, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting grumpy in my old age. It depends what you want to do, Ragnarok. Like, if you want to be ultimately powerful and just smash the campaign and have no challenge at all, then yeah, just do loyalty cheese. And you can have, like, you know, max rank heroes on turn 2, max rank lords on turn 2, and infinite money and all sorts of stuff. But, you know, why would you want to do that? Like, well, it's like completely pointless. It just negates the whole point of the game. I think I would still use the loyalty cheese if I was trying to do like a specific challenge or something that was like really exciting or whatever. And that, you know, and the only way to pull it off was using the loyalty cheese or...
Sorceress of Karond!
That's pretty, bit of a miss.
Make them bleed. Corsair handbows. Druki, forward. Druki, bloody murder. Moving out. Moving out. Dark shards. Understood. I go forth. Onward!
Dark sorceress! Striking out! At once!
Yeah, no worries, Cakeman, yeah. Yeah, by all means, if you haven't done it before, like, it's definitely fun. But it's fun in that, like, OCD sort of way, you know? Of just, like, you know, you just keep clicking on shit over and over again. It's like, the actual doing it is not fun, but it somehow, like, triggers some OCD kind of thing, because you know every time you're doing it, you're getting more and more powerful, and it's completely safe, and the AI can't do anything to you, and you just get more and more powerful, and you're completely safe, and I don't know, it's just something that, if you're into that kind of thing, like, I think it'll appeal to more people, to certain people more than others, but it definitely, yeah, it definitely appeals to some sort of OCD part of me. This guy's...
Dreadlord!
Sorceress of Karond! I thirst!
Corsair handbows! Merciless warriors! Carnage awaits! Going! Corsair handbows! Going! The merciless host! Onwards to murder! Murder awaits! Murder awaits!
You seriously wake up at 5 a.m. to stream on Friday, madman? Yeah, I did. Well, I actually slept in. I got up at I got up at 4:30 or quarter to 5. Yeah, 4:30 and yeah, streamed at quarter to 5. Yeah, yeah. I normally stream at 4 a.m.
Moving out.
But yeah, this is my jam. Playing Warhammer, chatting with you guys. Love this shit. Hey Dictora, thanks for subscribing, man. Much appreciated. Marathi's probably the best one for if you want to do loyalty cheese. Marathi's pretty good for it because she gets so many heroes early. And her heroes are really cheap. Yeah, it works particularly well with hero stacks. But yeah, I think the loyalty cheese is actually one of the things that kind of stopped me getting into Skaven a bit as well, because when I was trying to get into Skaven, it was when I was at my height of my loyalty cheesing, so I was really, you know, like into it, and then that kind of ruined the whole fun of the game for me.
Mine. All mine.
But it was sort of like towards the end of when I was getting off of it. So
Cain honors me, Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
whatever. So are we?
Fool's errand.
Oh no, we can't be garrisoned, didn't they? Can we?
Bow before Rakarth.
I approve of these dark deeds.
What if we go for Elven Healing and get extra replenishment? Or maybe I should get the chariot before get the chariot. It's gonna make him more oh, Scourge Runner chariot. I thought it was the other chariot, the one with the cold ones. Yeah. Okay, I don't know if that's as good. Not as won't be as tanky.
They bow only to Rakarth. My creatures smell uncertainty in this one.
Hey John Boo, thanks for subscribing, man. Much appreciated. And thanks for your the hunger. Yeah. That's what we want. Well, physical resistance is nice too, but no, I think the hunger is much better because it gives them the heal. Didn't we go two? I thought we went 2 names of power. No, maybe not. This one's bad. I guess we got worm scale for the tankiness.
Dragon Master. Their obedience is in question.
Ugh. This is really bad. I know these are 2 of the worst ones. I don't know, which one do you think I should go for out of these 2 shitty traits? I guess double Foe Seeker and Deadly Onslaught's pretty good. Actually, I think he only gets Foe Seeker, doesn't he?
Destruction surrounds us.
My creatures smell uncertainty in this one.
No, he gets Foe Seeker and Deadly Onslaught, so okay, it's kind of okay, I guess. Hey, Michael Myers, thanks for subscribe. Oh, he became a member. Oh, but, oh no, Michael Myers was already a member, wasn't he? I think that was just re-upping.
They have doubts about me.
Yeah, I think we're up to 58 members now. So yeah, thanks so much for everyone for supporting the channel and with everyone who's been members and stuff. It's really cool. We give her a Dark Steed as well. We'll just tide her over until she can get the Dark Pegasus. Tier 3, it would be good if I'd have waited to see this to tier 5, but yeah, whatever.
All shall kneel before
fine.
Rakarth.
This is probably where we want our actual slave stuff to go. What's our growth? 215. Yeah, sweet.
Rakarth
So we should be able to hit
does
tier
not
4
fail.
pretty fast. I don't want the shades building now. I don't want shades. We'll recruit all our shades from the Black
Dread
Art.
Lord of the Druki.
Might actually want to abandon Marienburg now.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
No, we'll build the shade building there first, and then we'll. That guy can just
What
defend
now?
it.
They will surely
All right,
turn
cool.
upon
I think we're all good. Admiral. Oh, do you want revered or marshal? We're gonna get revered. If we can get, is there a revered that reduces your upkeep? That'd be pretty cool. Is that a green screen behind you? Production value. Oh yeah. I've got really bad lighting for it, so it's all fucked up. But yeah, once I get oh, if I sit like this, it's actually not too bad. Yeah, if I go like that, it works. But if I go back like that, oh no, yeah. Where is it? So if I go over here, yeah, if I go there. I wonder what's going on there. It might be because my screen is lighting it. Yeah, I need a lamp or something to go behind it. Upkeep for the army. The main focus for this guy is to reduce upkeep. So I was just thinking if I can get like some kind of thing that gives me like reduced upkeep.
You fought
That'd be pretty
well,
cool.
my beasts.
Speed. Yeah, that's pretty crap. Oh well. Some of them do for specific sets of units.
My
Okay,
name
cool.
shall
Yeah, if I
echo
could get like
the
upkeep
ages.
reduction for shades, that would be pretty cool.
Lord of Fear.
But not to worry.
Lord of the Black Court.
All right. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. We'll get We'll get more income next turn. We'll change our slaves to Altdorf, to Reichland, and we'll turn off slaves everywhere else. And now we just wipe out the rest of Reichland and become emperors of the empire, basically.
I smell treachery.
Oh, they guys went away. That's cool. Good. Leave this place.
The buildings are crumbling.
Don't care about Karabberg right now.
Master Druki.
My brain slowly shuts down, it seems. Oh, really? Okay, so all the people that voted, so all right, well, I don't see why they think that they're going to win this, but all right. I don't think I've really explained the Gotrek and Felix thing properly, but like the way I imagine it is that we're gonna have all these heroes going around. We're gonna have all these like witch hunters. We're gonna use the exploit with the arch lectors to get infinite amount of upkeep for infinite amount of hero cap for warrior priests and witch hunters. And we're just gonna have shitloads of witch hunters and warrior priests everywhere. And then we're going to go around like doing agent actions, assassinating enemy heroes, damaging enemy armies and stuff like that, and just try to help the Empire factions basically to win the campaign. But at the same time, like Gotrek and his band of heroes are going to be going around like slaying monsters and shit, taking out enemy faction leaders, that kind of stuff, collecting hero traits, and just generally going on adventures and stuff. And I'll probably keep a tracker of like the biggest monster that Gotrek's killed, and or the most powerful legendary lord, and we'll have him like try to like, you know, do his best to kill the most powerful legendary lord and all that kind of stuff. Blah 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 blah. They're attacking us, so we can't waste ammo. Or can we? Fuck, these heroes are gonna die, aren't they? Where's our reinforcements? Oh, behind them. Okay, In that case...
Merciless warriors.
Sorceress of Karond!
Adept. Master
Man, so many of these guys are gonna die if we... I think that guy and Rakarth just need to like stay the fuck away. Just go over here somewhere and just hide.
Where to? Corsair handbows. Merciless warriors. Corsair handbows. Nagarothi. The merciless host. Dark elves. Dark elves. Battle
Dark
ready.
elves. Dark elves.
Sorceress of Karond!
Primed. Ready.
Then you're looking for Grey Vanquisher minus 15% for upkeep and shades. And is that the one? Did I choose the right? I chose the right skill for. If I wanted to get that, I chose the right option, didn't I? I just wasn't lucky enough to actually get it. Yeah. So basically, to be like a Gotrek hero centric thing, focusing mainly on assisting the elector counts. So hopefully getting lots of ally battles, and we'll also fight like those defensive sieges all the time and stuff like that. Hey Corinius, how you going, man?
Tyrant of Nagaro.
Eager for blood! Now!
I remember we can just bum rush them.
Dark Sorceress! Ready! Swift! At once!
Dark shards. Forward. Death. As you say. Druki. With pleasure. Understood. Eager for battle.
Follow the winds! On to murder!
Eager for battle. With pleasure. Without question. Carnage awaits. Battle ready. Orders understood. Back. Without question. Onward. It is done. Cold-blooded killers! Cold-blooded killers! At once! Master Druki! Battle ready! Certain death! To destruction!
Battle calls!
These knights dead or what?
Dark shot!
Shit, this isn't really going super awesome, is it?
Dealers in death! Kill them! Corsair handbows! Master Druki! Execute! Massacre them! Dark elves! Battle ready! For the king!
Kill everything!
Corsair handbows! Murder awaits! By Cain! Cold-blooded killers! Carnage awaits! Dark elves! By Drakira! Carnage awaits! Slay them! Corsair handbows! With pleasure! We are ready! Slaughter them!
Sorceress! Sorceress of growth! Moving forward! Cry and
Oh shit.
Moving out!
Oh, oh no. That's gonna cost us.
Corsair handbows!
Well, I think I just screwed my economy. Because if because my Black Ark Admiral died, that means I have to put them into a normal army now. Which means that they will be very expensive.
The merciless host! Slaughter them! Onward! Nagorothi! We are ready!
Ugh.
Corsair handbows! End them! Druki! Death! Nagorothi!
Arios! Sarios! Swiftly! With pleasure! Hey!
Die, weaklings! Druki!
These Empire Knights are actually doing a fair bit of damage to us.
To destruction! On to slaughter!
Didn't really use those guys very effectively.
Sorceress of Karond! I thirst!
What's left? Ah, these guys.
Cold-blooded kill! Bloody murder!
Oh man, our artillery nearly got wrecked.
It is done. We are ready! Onward!
That was rough. What's the theme of this science campaign? AEST. It's just I was just investigating the viability of invading the Empire and making the Empire my new like nouveau current car. Nova current car. Where's Sentinels of Zeti in the bottom left? Is that the one that's in the bottom left hand corner? of the map, like tucked away in the mountains, where you're kind of really good defensive position. Okay, so we didn't lose any units in that army. We lost the Admiral, which is pretty rough. Yeah, it's going to cost us. Didn't lose any other units though, so that was pretty good, I guess. And we'll get our slaves income up as quick as we can, I guess. We've nearly got a chance to build another Black Ark, but... Excuse me.
Karond sends me many new victims.
Indeed he does.
Supreme Sorceress of Karond. Supreme Sorceress
Yeah, see, our
of
economy is
Karond.
screwed now.
The riots are moments away.
Sigma's fools are weak.
I can build walls there. That's pretty cool. But we'll probably just... build slaves instead.
Bow before Rakarth,
Oh man, look at these rebels. It's pretty hectic.
master of all.
I wonder if we can auto-resolve that. Yep.
Show neither mercy or restraint. The Tower of Despair awaits.
Actioned.
Cain
And this
faces
army
me.
shouldn't be able to retreat, should they? No. And we can auto again.
My beasts shall prevail. My menagerie shall feed well. Bow before Rakarth. Hurry, or face the lash. In search of beasts.
Yeah, so growth's going to pop up fairly quickly in Altdorf.
A low profile.
This is
Their
good.
obedience is in question. My name shall echo through the ages.
Yeah, I think I will do the Gotrek and Felix campaign tomorrow, just because I can't think of anything better. Vlad migrating to the Black Pyramid. The thing with the big migrations like that, like, it's too far away. So you'll spend the whole campaign migrating, and then by that time you'll probably be bored of it, you know? I feel like that's, yeah.
They bow.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, in order to migrate to the Black Pyramid, I guess you could blitz it, sort of. Like, you wouldn't need to really build up. You could just build up on your way by raising dead and stuff.
My creatures smell uncertainty.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be fun.
A dutiful servant, to be sure. They have doubts about me. This wretch does not respect Rakarth. Their obedience is in question. My creatures smell uncertainty in this.
Master Druki.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
Beasts, rampage.
Maybe we should get rid of.
You fought well, my beasts.
Should I get rid of one of these or one of these? Maybe I should get rid of one of these, I guess. Oh no, should I get rid of one of these?
Dominating.
Yes? This is real military might.
Get as many masters in there as we
Master
can,
of Nagaroth.
because they'll give us extra growth.
On the move. I will continue. In time. Tyrant of Nagaroth. Such slaughter awaits.
What about Archon kills all the bad guys in the world campaign? So Dark Elves, Northco. Archon kills all the bad guys. Why kill the bad guys? Wouldn't Archon's priority be to kill the good guys? I mean, he just wants to kill everyone, I'm pretty sure. There's also, if you're good enough to get that far with your starting army, then why go through all that in the first place? Yeah, I don't know. Like, I sort of, if you're gonna do a migration, like, I think, like, you know, you could do, I don't know, like, you know, you could do like start off with Isabella and use movement bug to migrate to Nagashasara or something. But like the thing is, Isabella's better when she's in Drakenhof because then she's got the building that allows her to get heaps of vampires, which is the whole cool thing about playing Isabella, you know. It'd probably be better off, like somebody suggested, Nagashasara using Kemlar because he doesn't have to rely on the special building to get the vampires, but he's kind of got the special building to get necromancers, so he's still kind of missing out on his thing. 14 units plus 15 units, so 31 units. They've got
I am a lord of Bretonia.
20 units, yeah. So okay, so the garrison should be able to fight them off.
I'm not provoking these fools.
Rakarth.
But yeah, the thing with Gotrek is like we can get the Gotrek trait so that he's got plus, I think it's plus like 40% ward save and plus 40 melee defense or plus 30 melee defense or something like that. So you can get like, he'll have like 70 or 80 melee defense, I think, and like heaps of ward save. Kind of meant as a redemption of Archeon, he saves the world. Lol. Yeah, nah, not really interested in that one, sorry.
Fight.
We do not bow.
It's just the chaos just suck, you know, and I know they're going to get an update really soon where they're going to be super awesome. So it's like really low incentive to play chaos at the moment, just because after seeing the Beastmen, and now you understand like how good chaos are going to be once they get their rework, and yeah, like chaos are going to be so cool when they get their rework. Imagine if chaos had gotten the Beastman update instead of the Beastmen. Like right now, chaos would be like the best faction in the game.
Unparalleled.
What do we do here? It's a bit annoying that they took Grunberg. I kind of wanted Grunberg, but
Limitless.
I guess if we just take, yeah, I guess we can move up here and take Helmgart and stuff.
Enchantress.
Stand down. With me, master of all.
Right, let's see if we can take Ubersreich next turn.
Lord of the Black Court.
Do not vex us further.
Tag of Cain.
No, we'll just build a couple of heroes just to start the
whispers say
just to start the trait farming going. Although pretty much at the end of the road now, I think, anyway. Yeah, I might actually end the stream a little bit early, guys, because I'm not planning on continuing this one anymore. I think I scienced as much as I'm going to science out of it. So my original goal with this campaign was to take over all of the Empire lands, like quite early, like to just sort of blitz over here, to smash Reichland, and then just take out all the elected counts one by one, and then sort of spend the campaign having a huge, oh no, actually it's all this big, having a huge empire of the Empire basically and managing it. That was my concept, but yeah, I realized that Altdorf is the only place where you can actually put a Black Arc in, so your Black Arcs can only reinforce in this area, and the whole rest of the Empire is just Black Arc free zone. So basically it's the worst place that you could go for Dark Elves. So yeah, if you're going to do Dark Elf migration, Ulthuan is 100% the place to go, which is my favorite place to go with the Dark Elves anyway. So basically, I guess the main outcome of this is that I decided that it's a bad idea to go to Altdorf with Rakarth, and you should definitely migrate to Ulthuan instead. So yeah, so pretty much this campaign's done now. I'm pretty sure from here I could go on and kill all of Reichland and like blah blah, you know, wipe it all out and, you know, do the thing. If I was careful enough, I'm sure I could probably, you know, conquer the Empire here and play a really long campaign of that. But without any Black Arcs, you kind of lose the cool thing about playing Dark Elves, and yeah, it's just not a very good idea. So yeah, so my advice is don't play Rakarth and try and conquer the Empire. It's just shit. Just go take Rakarth and go and invade Ulthuan, just like you do with all the other Dark Elf Lords. That's what I do anyway. But yeah, so that was pretty much it for that. Yeah, I might end the stream right now, guys. I'll thank you for those people who responded to the poll. Thank you for your input. I think I'm just still going to go with 55% of the people said go with Gotrek, so I think I am going to go with Gotrek after all. Who's streaming Warhammer right now? Don't remember who I hosted last time out of Dame Offensive or Edwin von Carstein. I think it might have been Edwin, so maybe we'll go Dame this time.
All right, hopefully we can take that now.
Yeah, Dame's there streaming away. We've still got her sunglasses on. I think that's her new theme. Her new thing now is streaming with sunglasses. So if you want to check out Dame's sunglasses, go and check on that link. She's playing more Fey Enchantress, legendary, very hard difficulty. Yeah, thanks a lot for joining me for this stream, guys. Tomorrow we'll do a very special Gotrek and Felix, Adventures of Gotrek and Felix Heroes Only campaign, and we'll be setting out to kill the greatest monsters, defeat the greatest legendary lords, and try and keep the Empire alive, even though we won't have any armies. We'll just have only heroes. So our heroes will be going all over the Empire, you know, assassinating people, forming hero-only armies to fight against, you know, Chaos and Skaven and whatever, killing some Skaven, all that kind of stuff. So I'll see how far we can get with that. Perhaps Gotrek will meet his doom. We shall see. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Have a good day, and I'm going to go and get ready for work. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.